Goonies Brothers. Unfortunately, there's no live game tonight. However, what I've got for you is a battle report that I played on the Plastic Krak Heads YouTube channel, and you can find that in the link down below. It's a channel that Andrew and Colin have set up for games. They usually play on Thursday nights at 7:30, so the same time as my stream on Mondays, but they go on Thursdays. This was a game, Blood Angels versus Tyranids. This was part of the 11 win streak list that I had running maybe like sort of halfway through the pandemic, intermittently I guess, because we had to stop and start all the time, and slightly before Chapter Approved 2021. So if you're looking for the latest stuff, then I guess just, you know, stop watching this video and catch us next Monday night. We will be live next Monday. However, tonight it's a pre-recorded game, and as I say, the result is there for you. So it's a part of the 11 win streak, and I think the main thing that I wanted to call out in this game was the strength of suppression fire against the big nasty Tyranids. So I hope you enjoy the game if you've not seen it already, and I'll catch you next week, guys. Thanks so much again for watching all the videos. By the blood are we made strong. Peace. So while I'm going to be on this channel a bit, it's probably going to be the people that you've met on my channel. So Andrew, Brett, Colin. I think you've met Kev maybe one battle report on my channel. So and on this channel it'll probably be, I mean, I'll be here occasionally, but it'll be all the other armies you can see behind us. Obviously we've got Necrons, Iron Hands, Orcs, Tau, Sisters of Battle, Ultramarines, Imperial Guard, Custodes, some random bits of chaos here, and I think there's probably some more stuff off camera.
The Orcs at the top.
Yeah, I mentioned them. Oh. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so today's mission then is Vital Intelligence, and this is a 6 objective mission. We've already set up the map, and we will be switching between the two different cameras, so you'll be able to see that as well. This is actually a domination, so it's control 2, control 3, and control more that way. And the action was data intercept. One unit from your army can start to perform this action at the end of the movement phase if it is within range of an objective marker, and no enemy units, excluding aircraft, are within range of that objective marker. This action is completed at the end of your next command phase, so long as the unit performing it is still within range of the same objective marker. Each time a unit from your army successfully completes the following action, you score a number of victory points equal to the number of objectives you currently control. So,
is that in the command phase round of turn?
It's in your next command phase. Do you think this one's a little bit confusing like the other one? Would you score it at the end of the game then, or not at the end of the game? No. It's a bit random that they've got.
It's the same for both players though.
I know, I just think they should unify it so it's like either
for the primaries you mean?
You know, like for well, just for any action that you can do in a turn. If you can't do it in turn 5, it should probably either specifically say you cannot do this in turn 5, or it should just be unified that you can always score at the end of the game if you've completed the action. But that's just my opinion.
But both players can't do it in turn 5.
Yeah, and where was the map sheet? Because I just want to show that as well.
Matt, we've actually got an Orc battle report recorded. I'm not sure when it's going to go up, but it gives a good idea of how they play in 9th.
Is this table 7, is it?
Yes.
Alright, so this is again, we're looking at WCT World Championship tables. And this map here is based on table 7 for mission 30. What was it, mission
31?
31? Oh, you've got 13.
Oh, 13, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's really confusing me. Alright, brilliant. So, do you want to go over your army first?
Yeah, sure. Alright, so we've got the Swarmlord, who's got Catalyst and Onslaught. We've got Neurothrope, who has got Symbiosis, which is the making the shooting burst on 6s. We have a squad of Hive Guard, 2 squads of Rippers, 4 and a 3, 2, I don't know how to pronounce these, 2 Dimiturans. 2 Scythe Tyranids, so these are like the updated Forge World guys, which are now awesome, and 2 Exocrines. Now, the Exocrines and the Hive Guard are Chronos, so they get the reroll 1s in shooting phase, and these guys are one of the custom factions. So they basically regen 1 wound every turn, and they is it?
It was on your army list, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's it. They get +1 to their hit rolls when they charge, or heroically intervene.
Okay, and yeah, the army lists for both armies are actually in the description, and I think further down in the description, the Death Guard list is in there as well. Yeah, because you're playing Death Guard after this. Question, so what have you actually got this OBSEC?
What's OBSEC? I've got 7 rippers.
That's it, that's your OBSEC. Your list is as bad as mine for OBSEC then?
Yeah, they just want to kill you. That's all they want to do.
Sure.
If you're not there, you can't hold the objectives. That's their thoughts.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought. I mean, my army is like, we're like dwarves against you guys. Okay, and this is the double patrol. Sorry, I was going to say double patrol. It started as a double patrol. It's a patrol and a vanguard. And if you've watched any of the Blood Angels content up until now, you would probably know what this is. So, Chapter Master on a bike, Adamantium Mantle, Gift of Foresight, Infernal Pistol, Thunderhammer, Angel's Artifice, Sanguinary Priest with a jump pack, Selfless Healer, 1 squad of Infiltrators, 8-man Sanguinary Guard, 4 swords, 4 axes, 5-man Vanguard Vets, all Storm Shields and Lightning Claws, 3 attack bikes, all multi-meltas, 1 Whirlwind with the Castellan Launcher. Second detachment is the Vanguard. It starts with Death Company Captain on a bike, Librarian and Terminator armor. Death Company Captain on the bike has the Teeth of Terror, sorry I should have said that. Librarian and Terminator armor, I think, you know, that's fine. I've lost my place. Blade Guard Veteran Squad, 4-man. Assault Centurion Squad, 4-man with drills and flamers. Redemptor Dreadnought with Onslaught Cannon, Stormbolters and Macro Cannon. And another Redemptor Dreadnought with Heavy Flamer, Frag Storms and the Macroplasma as well. And that is it. And how many CP are you starting with?
And look at my list.
And
That's my phone.
Okay, and how many units are you deep striking? Or have you? Sorry, no, that's not what I was going to ask. I was going to ask what of this stuff can deep strike, because I don't know.
The Rippers.
The Rippers. Okay, and anything else you'll have to pay CP to deep strike. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Let me switch over to the board camera, and what would be good is if we.
Yeah, that's how it works. Screw OBSEC.
Cool. Alright, yeah, you can check your phone in your list. So what I'd like to be able to do is throughout, I got some feedback last night on the battle reports we've been doing on our channel, or the Blood Angels channel, and like I guess people are saying that like just looking at the board for a long period of time is not engaging, which is fair enough. Like it's good. On YouTube, you actually don't get that much negative feedback, or at least I don't on my channel. So like, most of the time people are just like, yeah, great video, but which is nice, right? Don't get me wrong, that's lovely when people say it's a great video. But at the same time, sometimes you're scratching your head on like how you can improve your videos, because like, no one's like, you know, this video is shit, blah, 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 blah. And like, I've only had, let's say, like I've been doing the Blood Angels Commander channel now for like, probably 9 months, maybe it's coming up to 9 months. And I've only had like 3 pieces of negative feedback, which is fine. I mean, one of the negative feedbacks was that my moustache looked bad, so I mean, I don't know how you action on that. I'm not sure.
Well, you shave it off.
Well, you could shave off your moustache, I suppose. I really hate having to shave every day, right? That's the only reason I have a moustache, so I just don't have to shave every day. Because I'm really annoyed when I've got a little bit of stubble. The other feedback was that someone didn't like my videos where I'm a talking head, which I guess means like it's just if it's you talking to the camera, that can be a bit like if you put. That's why I put up like it might be me talking for 10 seconds, then I'll show you some stats on the screen of like what I'm doing. And then the third thing was someone said that these battle reports is not engaging enough to just have these cameras looking at the table. So once we get a third person in the room,
yeah,
they need to have the gimbal set up and We can set up a hotkey where we can just switch between the overhead camera and the gimbal camera.
Yeah, no, that's
and
awesome.
they can video the players, they can video the thing, and the third person can also help with the chat as well, because it's really, I find it relatively difficult to do. I find it relatively difficult to engage with chat when I'm desperate to beat you guys.
I mean, it takes all your brain power, doesn't it?
It does take all my brain power to beat you guys, yeah, because you guys run the most disgusting lists on the planet, so, I mean, there's that to contend with. But, I mean, okay, so, think of it as constructive feedback. Yeah, I mean, I actually appreciate the feedback, because if you don't ever get negative feedback, you know, like it's the same as when you win games, right? Like you win games and you go like, oh, my list is amazing, it keeps winning games, there's nothing wrong with it, it's got no weaknesses. But then when you actually lose the games, you actually think long and hard about the list, and you're like, yeah, okay, this list isn't as good as I thought it might be, or whatever. Cool.
Just trying to remember how to play Nids.
Okay.
I kind of ditched them after.
I remember you haven't played them in ages.
Yeah, I played them at the very start of 8th edition and then stopped.
Yeah, you had some sort of like thing that could spawn out loads of little crap.
Yeah, the Turbigon.
Cool. And you said you were Kronos, right? For this
Kronos and a custom one.
I'll just put it in as Kronos in this program. Where is it? Kronos. Next. And the battle today is Grand Tournament, 2,000 points, and
I was just trying
Final
to figure
Intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and the deployment zones are those big diagonal ones.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay,
Go over terrain quickly.
go for it.
I guess the only thing I'm not sure about these is I'd assume you can't see through,
Sure, that's fine.
but they're not obscuring.
Yeah.
So like if you can see through that bit, you're fine. Everything else is obscuring. If you stand on top of these things, you don't get cover.
Mm-hmm.
They're not obscuring, but if you're hidden, obviously you're hidden.
Okay, do you know your secondaries?
I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, because some of mine might be map dependent, you know. I've been thinking a little bit about it as well, I guess.
I'll write mine down so we don't.
Well, if you just think of them, and then I'll just tell you mine in a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
I actually thought Bring It Down might be good here, because this is going to be like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and your Swarmlord 2 as well.
Yep.
So potentially, what's that? 4, 8,
Yeah, it's amazing for bringing it down.
12, 14 points.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it does mean I have to focus in and kill a lot of those things, but I don't think I can really not kill them. Do you know what I mean? Like,
The characters have you got there?
4.
Okay, got mine. I'm not sure it's the right choice, but we'll see.
Okay. I think I've got 2. I think Yeah. Go remind me. Are these all toughness 8?
Mhm.
All of them.
Mhm.
And they're all 14 wounds.
Let me double check the hybrid. No, Dimaturin 7. 18 wounds on Dimaturin, 18 wounds on the Scythe Hydrogel.
And all 3 are toughness. And these two are toughness
8, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7.
Alright, we're going. I had 3. Oh yeah, okay. So we'll go for something safe like scramblers.
Mhm.
We'll also go for something like relentless assault. And our third one will be
Remind me what Relentless Assault is again.
it's the Blood Angels one for getting units into your deployment zone. How many psychers you got? 1, 2, 2. I suppose it doesn't really matter though because I think it has to be bring them down. I'm not feeling confident about it though because yeah, I mean you're basically asking me to chew through like what did you say 2 and 18, 2 and 14. No. Say that again, sorry.
18, 18, 18, 18.
And then 14 on the other ones. On these 2 big guys.
I think so, yeah.
And 14 on the Swarm Lord.
12 on the Swarm Lord, I think.
14 plus 14 is 28, plus 12 is 40, and then 4 18s is 36, 72. 112
X-Screens are 12 as well.
They're the shooting ones.
Yeah.
Still, it's like 100. It's 100 wounds I have to chew through. There's nothing better for me though, is there really? Do you know what we're gonna do? The mission one is can you perform the action in the same objective every turn?
Yeah.
And it's just how many you hold.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, see if I'll take the mission one, I'll score like 5 points on it, and then I'll end up killing all your things. Alright, we'll go for it. Bring it down. I don't like it, but we'll do it. I actually like Blade of Sanguinius on this, but I mean it would mean changing. What's the toughness of the Sworn Lord?
7.
Yeah, it's tough as well, is it? Alright, bring it down. Hit me.
Locked in. All fronts, assassinate and grind them down. You're all gonna die.
Sure, well, I mean, I guess starting CP?
I think let me double check. I think it was 9. Yes, 9. I've got 2 patrols. That's how I've got so many.
Yeah. Okay, and deep strike then. Declare what? Oh, well, we roll for deployment zone, then we declare deep strike. Yeah. 1. Pretty sure you're gonna
2. You can choose.
Okay.
It should be identical.
Yeah, I'll just stay here.
Yeah.
So I put down the first unit, but what are you putting into deep strike?
Nothing.
Well, the Vanguard vets are going into deep strike.
Oh, sorry, I'm lying. The Rippers.
Too late? No, sorry.
That's
Gotta keep. I mean, that's the.
I want to make sure you see your Vanguard vets are going in for now.
Gotta keep the channel spicy, right? All right, first unit. I mean, no rocket science for seeing what's happening here. We're gonna have a whirlwind.
Are you worried about the Rippers coming in behind the Whirlwind? I'm going to tear it apart with their toughness.
Actually, yeah, you've got enough. Yeah, okay. If the Rippers want to come in behind the whirlwind, they can go for it. What are they? They're like strength 2 or something, aren't they?
Strength 3, I think. I mean, give them some credit.
Okay. How far apart from the deployment? It's 24, is it?
I think so, yeah.
22, maybe? Something like that. Yeah, 22. Okay.
Oh, what did I put on next? That's a safe bet.
There are no safe bets. Reset the clock.
What? There you go. Ah, it's nice to play Natives for a change. I mean, that was like my first 8th edition army, so.
These are...
A container.
Yes. If you're within 3, you get cover, right?
Yes.
How does that work? Because those things are indirect fire.
No.
What's indirect? I thought you had something that's indirect fire. Ah, the little ones. The Whirlwind is going to have to do some work this game, yeah, probably. I forgot what I picked secondary wise already. Relentless Assault, bring them down, and Scramblers. Okay.
You're looking a bit flustered, John.
I'm not flustered.
Don't know. It's the fear of the Blood Angels. The Infiltrators.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't actually matter if they're my deployment zone.
Sure. Yeah. Tyranid artillery deployed.
Okay there.
Go hide in your corner.
I will. I'll hide tactically in my corner, thank you very much. What's the range on those things?
36. They're not indirect though.
No. The whirlwind is only the Castellan launcher, so it won't really do that much work. I wouldn't have thought anyway. They one squad, yeah?
Yeah, they're behind obviously.
Okay.
Deployment would be a good time to get a third person on the gimbal cam. Get some close. Yeah, Matt. We'll have I also have 3 people for the next game, so I'll do some roaming
Yeah, I mean we
gimbals with the second game.
And yeah, I mean, I think once we get going on the sort of, I mean, the restrictions here are getting better every day. So I mean, we're having 3 people in today, but in the future, the plan is to just keep improving both the streams.
Yeah, for sure.
And we'll improve it because if we switch on the gimbal cam over the main board, you'll still have the other camera looking at the small board, you'll still have the dice tray, you'll still have the scores, so it should work pretty seamlessly. Yeah.
Can you switch out the second little cam for the gimbal, or just that another one?
We could do it that way unless...
But you could just swap out the scores, couldn't you, while you're deploying and stuff, that'd be fine. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, John. How far do the sentence move? 5?
5, yeah.
And they can't advance and charge, right?
No, they just have flavors.
So it's 17-inch threat range.
Well, no, they can advance and shoot the flamers.
I don't care about your flamers.
Okay, it is 66 shots, right?
Sure.
Auto hits. I mean, it's a decent amount of auto hits.
5, but 17 for charge, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so they can't get the kernel one. What's the range of the flamers? 12.
12, yeah.
So it's 17. Oh, they can advance, so 17.
Potentially 24.
24. Okay. I guess, I mean, if I've got the choice of not having the flamers hit me, that's probably preferable.
Yeah, sure, of course it is.
I've got a 3d6 flamer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, Colin.
Colin's a bad person, he kept me up late.
I'm so tired.
I stayed up slightly later and got our base up, keep 24 hours.
Oh, did you?
I didn't want to lose it.
Jesus Christ. I woke up at 7:30. Bring you back to sleep.
24 inch, right.
4 hours sleep.
Alright, so that is what again? Is that the Dimmer?
No, that's a side tire jewel, John.
Size higher fuel.
You say that like you know what that means.
Well, I did read the profile for like 2 seconds, so we sort of know what it means, I guess.
He's a hydrogel, like he's saved.
Clues in the name, John.
Look at the size of those things.
They're pretty cool, aren't they?
Yeah. I've got this ready, John.
Oh, you can assault with them.
Later.
Oh, you.
Just there's everyone in the chat.
All the cameras are on, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll get
Well
that.
done. We'll just have a wee look here. This is what we've got for Blood Angel Commander later. He's gonna need it.
Well, we'll see, Colin. I agree.
Oh no!
You're a bit of a losing streak against me, aren't you?
Have you deployed, yeah?
That's just new Codex Blues, man.
Since that one, yeah.
Yeah, put down the captain next to these guys.
Okay.
You get to something.
Yeah, so. And I did read your list. It does sound pretty scary. So
It is pretty scary.
it feels like your list is going to be the gatekeeper list, if that makes sense. Like if I can.
Do you mean it's like does microaggressions and
No, what I mean by that is like if I can beat that.
misgenders people?
If I can beat that.
Yes, if you can beat it, I'll be mightily impressed.
It means that like this list actually has some legs, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
But
you won't.
Okay.
I'm more worried about Andrew's list actually.
Are you?
Who you betting on this game?
Oh, I'm going to bet on this game that Tyranids, and only for one reason, that John's never played a list like it.
Either of us.
Oh right, okay. John all in then.
I've played it like in 4th edition.
Jesus.
Honestly, don't think I played Andrew at all. It's Tyranids in 8th edition.
Actually, that's silly. Hold on a second.
Why are we? Oh, we shouldn't stay up to 2 in the morning. We have to get up early.
It was your fault.
3 in the morning.
I told you I was going to go to bed at 12. And you were like, I just want to blow his base.
Well, I went to bed earlier than you.
I know.
Where are we?
You're an influencer in a bad way.
Okay.
You guys just starting, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, took us a few minutes to get everything set up on the new stream, but we are streaming. We do have stream alerts. We have already got a new subscriber this morning as well. So.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, Colin always brings the salt.
Yeah, literally.
They'll be handed out to the saltiest player.
Okay. That's me deployed.
Cool.
I brought Diet Coke reinforcements, Colin.
Oh yeah, I might need something like that.
Yeah. And
What were you guys playing till 3 AM? Yeah, we're playing Rust, Mike. We've got issues. Real bad issues.
Oh no, it was so good though.
I've gone into farming.
Oh,
Oh, I got our sprinklers working last night.
oh nice.
The upstairs of the base is ready for planting.
Don't talk to me about it, I don't even want to know. I don't look at it. Sick of it. It's a problem, not a game.
It's a fun problem.
It is. It's a very fun problem.
They're going to drive into my claws and just get like spiked, John.
who are?
Your wee bike guys.
Probably.
It's baked. It's baked.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah, put them in the back, that's safer.
Don't listen to him, John. He's just trying to psychological warfare.
Okay.
I already got him to move his whirlwind forward by telling him that I didn't have any deep strike and stuff.
I don't think the objective was too far forward anyway. I think it's okay. Mike the Great Angel, what were you guys playing? Oh, 3.
Up till 3 AM because I didn't want the base to decay can mean only one thing.
Yeah, if anyone wants to play Rust with us, you're more than welcome.
What is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, so you deployed your. Oh no, your rippers are over there.
They're deep striking.
Yeah, I was thinking I couldn't see them, but they're over there. Okay. Roll for first turn.
Okay. Do you want to go first, or do you want to go second?
Well, I've gone first in like every game I played recently, so what should we go first?
You go first. Well done, John. Don't know if that's good or bad for you. Probably bad.
Yeah, it's not a huge advantage for War Angels. Although it means to get into Assault Doctrine before you get to go in close combat, so...
Yeah, I mean there's that. I get one extra. I get to get into Assault Doctrine a little bit earlier. Alright, Blood Angels are going first. And yeah, it's important that we win this game and then make Colin the gatekeeper list.
Yeah, this list.
You like being called the gatekeeper. You like knowing that if I can stand up to you.
How are you the keymaster?
I just mean that if
This
I
is
can
gonna
stand
get-
up,
this is gonna get saucy.
I was going to say if I can beat Colin's list.
If you can
then
beat it, I'll be really impressed, John. Like, because it's not nice.
I'm struggling against Colin's list now. I'll beat it today. This will be
I
down
completely
Colin with
just
Tyranids.
raffle stomped Andrew for the last couple of games. So, they'll be up on the other channel at some point.
Okay.
Still, subscribers.
This is on the Plastic Krak Heads on this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is on your guys' channel now.
What's your channel too, you know?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm still planning on doing Blood Angels content.
Exactly, we don't want your Blood Angels filth polluting
I
this channel.
actually have like a hobby video that I'm happy to throw onto your guys' channel, and it's just.
Is that right? Blood Angels?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't want
it's-
Blood
no,
Angels.
we're not
zombie
interested.
videos, no.
It's actually about.
Thank you for the kind offer of your content. Respectfully declined.
The request has been reviewed and rejected.
Alright, fine.
Following community
Very
guidelines.
funny. I was going to say it's actually about heavy
Oh.
intercessors,
I
so
have the phone charger here, god damn it.
if you want to. Do you know what, the reason I was going to give it to you is because I didn't know if it was high enough quality for my.
Oh!
But I mean, I'm
Savage.
getting serious now. Like we're going to hit 5,000 subscribers this week, so
Really?
yeah.
That's quite a lot.
It's
I can't believe that many people like Blood Angels.
I don't know. I was going to say how many people can put up with me. I suppose. All right. Just because we haven't fought this before, I'm gonna.
Then you're just going to keep talking or you're going to play the game.
What's the battle sector game?
The Battle Sector game is a new Blood Angels v Tyranids video game that's being released in May on PC. It's
Is it
turn-based.
actually?
Yeah.
Wow, this is... We're not getting paid for this, guys.
No, but we should be, I suppose.
This is a bit of a coincidence, nothing.
Tell me
coincidence.
this thing's stats.
12-inch move.
Yeah, I need to know its toughness and its save.
Okay, toughness 8, save 3 plus 5 up and run.
And you said how many wounds?
18.
18. And toughness 8.
Hmm?
It's... Which one's this?
Side hierarchy.
Point them out to me.
It's one with sides.
They've all got sides.
Side hierarchy, damage.
Alright, okay, so that's got 18 wounds.
Okay.
So you've
Alright.
got 2 Mortarians one going.
We
4. The
4.
damage has got 18 as well.
Oh my god.
we don't often do this, or we don't ever do this.
Is that you done?
No. I think I'm going. These guys have 14-inch move, so they can get in range. These guys have 8-inch move. Yeah, they can get in range. Centurions. You just put them out of range of the Centurions, didn't you? Yeah. So we'd have 6 multi-meltas, 2 higher power plasmas. Can we kill them? And a single turn. You said it's just a 5 plus invulnerable save, isn't it?
Mhm.
Alright, we're going for it. we're going to go aggressive. I'm going to pay 1 CP and cast Forlorn Fury.
Battle sector, what are you rolling?
This bike is going to make a 12-inch pre-game move. Okay. Turn 1, Chapter Master rerolls on the bikes. Blood Chalice on the Sanguinary Guard. Okay. My secondaries are Scramblers. Relentless Assault, bring it down, yes. Okay. I'm going to move these dice because
Yeah, that's deployment.
So, well, what was the deployment? Is it the corner to the middle?
No, it's 15 down on the short edge and 20 on the long edge, and then it's the triangle of that.
Right, I'm just going to put some cards here so I remember. Okay.
What's this second man getting close? I'm not surprised.
We're going to sit on this objective a little bit.
Good night, Blood Angels.
Your army does have one significant weakness, but I will not mention it.
Who, me?
No, Andrew's. Huge weakness. If you can exploit it.
We'll see.
You're aware of what your own weakness is, yeah?
Think so.
Aye, I think you might be.
I'm going to be very tactical here.
How did you get those giant Forge World models? They're amazing.
Alright, we're just pushing these guys back so they're not an inch near this wall.
Sure. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, I know that your things can leap over buildings and stuff, so.
Just go through it like they're not there.
They are technically the size of the building, so it seems reasonable.
And this guy moves what?
12.
Yeah. That's okay. I don't want to just move this out the way.
Look, where are you moving your? You trying to get your bikes in range?
I don't think I can get them in range.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say you'd have to move like right back to clear the base if you're going behind.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be in range.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can get them in range. I think I think I've probably failed on the deployment, but it's alright because I've lost the bikes too many times too early in the games before. So if they're not dead, that's probably okay. Do what, sorry?
That's so bad. What about an ED?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking I
I've
was
seen this before.
What, the body was getting desecrated by Hive Guard from a distance? just going to stand there till everything's dead. For the objectives.
That's brutal.
And do your big monsters get profiled then or not?
These count as double wounds because of their special thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do.
Not really.
Yeah. They also heal a wound every turn, which helps.
I remember reading that they heal a wound every turn.
That's pretty nasty.
They get +1 to hit when they charge as well, so they're hitting on 2s. Then the Dimiturns reroll all the hit rolls, and those guys reroll wound rolls of 1. Yes, we know about your Matari.
Yeah, not with my lovely Primarch, who will be coming on for the next game. No deal.
As long as you can deal with 4 to 6 damage a hit, it'll be alright.
Piece of piss.
It's nice not fighting a -1 damage army. Death Guard are disgusting now, they're really bad.
It's gonna be fun. Oh, a lot of fun.
A lot of the units are like 2 damage and that's their thing. And it just nullifies it.
Well, this is it, they're like anti-marine meta, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do against Tyranids, mind you. Especially with that Shadow in the Warp rule, it's going to be a bit annoying.
Okay.
-1 to cast within 18 inches.
Especially in smaller board.
End of my movement phase, I'm going to do scramblers with my I'll do it with Blade Guard.
It's broken.
Johnny XC has failed.
I'm just going to, for scramblers, I'm just putting 1.
Okay.
And it'll take off the points at the end if we don't do all 3 actions, right?
Sure.
Who's
doing scramblers?
Blade Guards.
It finishes it in the turn anyways, doesn't it?
Yeah. Psychic phase. Psychic Fortress.
Okay.
Passes.
Yep.
I don't think he's within range of him. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Shooting phase then. We're going to shoot. We'll just start with this one. We're going to shoot everything at that.
Okay.
Okay, so high powered.
What's the range on those guys? At 30?
36 on the big guns, 24 on the small guns. So the big gun of this guy will be in range, but not the small gun. So D6 shots.
Remind me, John, is that a 6 or a 1?
That is a 1.
He knows exactly what it is.
It's better. 5. Hitting on 3s, high power obviously. 1s.
Oh, that's fine.
Strength 9, so 3 to 1. 2 saves. AP -4.
5 ups. 5.
Other gun, heavy 8. 7 hits,
Good
5
shot.
wound. 1. -1.
2. Those.
Oh, it was a 2, sorry. 2 -2 then.
-2, so that'll be 5 up. 1 goes through damage.
Just 1.
Okay. He's down to 17.
Bolters. Oh. He moved, so 4 shots. 4 hits. 2 more saves. No AP.
3s.
What did you shoot?
5.
That was Storm Bolters.
Is he not toughness 8? Was he toughness 7?
You're
8.
right. It would have been 5. It would have been 16.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
no joke.
Other plasma cannon. 3 shots. 2 hits. 1 more wound.
5 up. No.
3 damage.
Yeah, that's fine. You must delicious CP.
Okay, and then my whirlwind is going to shoot at your guys back here behind out of cover.
That's not very nice.
Frankly, I think they deserve it.
Oh no, hold on. The whirlwind's going to shoot this thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to suppress him as well.
No CP.
10 shots.
Nice.
It's not going to do much, but...
Hey, 10 shots, man. Fun to sniff at.
3.
He's only T7.
Okay, so 5s.
Wow.
3 saves,
minus
-1.
So 4 up.
It's not really about wounding him, though, is it? It's just about suppressing him.
And what does...
What does suppressing do?
Yeah.
I fight first if you charge me.
Okay. I know it's bleeding.
It's cold in here, man? Or I'm cold.
Cold.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm always
also-
cold.
I went to McDonald's before I came here though because I was so tired. I need someone to stay awake.
Alright, your turn. I will score... nothing.
That's what we like. Nothing, John. CP, please, Mr. Blood Angels Commander.
10 CP.
10 CP.
Why did they go down?
Because he feels I don't need them. Yes. Right. 36. So that dread's dead. Hopefully.
Really?
Yeah. Flat 3 damage.
How many attacks?
12.
What?
Yeah. Six. So yeah. So he's gonna come and take out that dread. It's a strat, puts them up to that.
Holy Jesus.
Where was he?
Oh wait.
Yeah, strat gives them +1 damage.
That's only going to be 2 damage then. They're
Ex-
scythed
No,
out.
exocrine.
Oh, is this an exocrine?
Yeah.
God, I don't know a thing about Tyranids.
Oh, you should pay attention because you're up against it.
Yeah, well, this is it. So, he's an exocrine. The guys, they all look the same. The guys with the little red rocket, they're scythed hydrodrills, right?
Scythe Hydrogels.
Yep.
Dimiturans. Exocrines.
How to say that second one again?
Dimiturans.
Jim and Dim and Dimmers.
Jibba jibba jibba. Jibba jibba jibbas. Jibba.
Call him Big D.
Oh, yeah, this one goes up a wound because it started the turn, so it's up to 13.
Yeah.
15.
I take it the exocrines, are they in this book or in the Forge World? No, this is the Forge World book.
Yeah, I think that is the Forge World.
I know, exocrines are...
So you, does it actually affect his movement then? No.
No, it just means if you charge me, I will fight first.
Okay. So he's just gonna go here. On Swarmy, who's 8. Swarmy's gonna go here.
Let's have a look at you.
What?
This one's gonna advance.
Okay.
So it is 12 and 4 is 16. So I just need to check the range on Onslaught. I think it's 12. Oh, it's 18. Okay, that makes a difference. Mind you, you could just go 12. And then it's not actually that far, is it? Yeah, okay. So he is going to move 12 to here. Okay. Where are you going? You're going to move 12 up to there. Right. Psychic phase. So, I'm going to cast Catalyst on him.
Mm-hmm.
Gives him a 5 up, feel no pain. Goes off on an 8. I'm going to cast Symbiosis on the Hive Guard.
Okay.
I think it goes off on a 6, as we'll double check. Symbiostorm. Yeah, it goes off on a 6, but he gets +1 to his rolls for psychic. So that's fine.
Mm-hmm. That make it perils? Yeah.
Sure doesn't.
11 plus 1.
Okay, shooting. I think. Okay. Do I want to move something again? Probably. So Swarmlord can make something move in the shooting phase.
I thought it was a power. Is it not a power?
No, it's just his ability, which is kind of nice. Yeah. You know, he is going to move him, but he's just going to move him to there. Okay, shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So, going to start off with a Hive Guard. Their first shot is going to go into your extra range.
Are they in direct fire, yeah?
Yeah. Actually, no, we'll start off with the 6 Akrin. So I'm going to pay 1 CP to make it like it hasn't moved.
Okay.
Go with this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. So it can fire twice. That means. I don't know if it always be the same target or not. Can't remember. No, just shoot twice. Okay. So first shot, so I'm paying 2 CP to make it +1 damage.
Okay. What are you shooting?
Do I want to do that? No, sorry. I'm going to do that now though. It's going to put its shots into the dread.
Okay.
Okay. So Yeah, I'll just fire all the shots into it to make it a bit faster.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. All hit. Strength is 7, toughness.
7.
So 4s. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Sorry, 6 saves. Minus 2.
Okay. 5s. 5 go through.
Yeah, 2 damage each.
1 damage each.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep. This one. So I'm going to play the 2 damage shot on this one plus damage.
Okay.
So first round just shooting into the damage dread.
Oh, you're shooting the same one.
Yeah.
Okay.
3s. Just double check the range up.
I'm saying the range is going to be right on point, is it?
That's fine.
He's fine, yeah.
3s. And 4s. That's 1.
1 5 up. Passed.
And then same again. All hit. 1, 2, 3.
1 goes through.
So 2 damage then.
Okay. She's on half. Oh, well, no, he's taking 7, sorry. What do? You count down?
Yeah, because then you know for your brackets
Right,
easier.
so he's got 6 left. Yeah, he's taking 7, 6 left.
Okay.
Redemptor's no joke, man.
No, they're good.
The Eternal makes a huge difference. The same as like you said with the Death Guard, the -1. My list isn't optimised to fight a -1 damage army. Last time I had a lot more 3 damage weapons, so Colin's gonna
This guy's gonna flamer, I think.
flamer him or someone else.
18 inch range, just gonna flamer the dread if he's within.
so within.
3d6 shots. 12, 35, 15.
Yeah. Strength.
6. Hold on. 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Strength 6, so 5s.
Yeah.
That is 1, 2, 3 saves at -2.
A lot of -2s here. How much damage each? 1 more.
Okay.
Shot.
Okay, hide guard. So I can pay 2 CP to fire them twice.
Okay.
First shot of them is going to go into that dread.
Check the range, yeah? What is it?
36.
Is that long enough? That's probably over.
The one at the back can't.
Okay.
So the one at the back, I'll shoot into that one.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, so the one at the back. Hitting on 3 6 burst extra hits.
Okay, of course they do.
That's from the symbiosis. So that's 2 hits.
Do you have to you don't re-roll
No. Strength 8.
So 3s. Strength 8.
Yeah. So that's 2 -2.
And which is this on? The other dread?
Yeah.
Alright.
D3. 1, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 10 attacks on the other damage dread. Reroll 1s for
re-roll ones?
their trait.
Okay.
So that's 6 out of the 1. 3s. So that is 4 at -2.
1, how much damage?
D3. 3.
Staying alive.
Same again. So 2 CP to fire again. So the one at the back. Reroll 1s. Both hit. 3s. 1 wound, -2. D3. 2. This is 1. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. 1. These are 1s. And then 3s. 4 saves.
1 goes through.
3.
2. He's hanging on.
Almost gone.
Yeah, you did say you'd be dead.
I thought you would. Well,
Yeah, I mean, very close.
Charges. Scythe Hyrule is going to try to charge your character.
Okay.
What's he in?
9.
Makes it. Can the Centurions throw it
Centurion
like
is kind of hard to no.
I thought you had like a power that.
Angry guard only.
Okay. Let's see what he does. So you get 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s because he charged. Rerolling 1s.
Okay.
All hit. Strength is 10.
Choose as well.
Gonna CP that one. So that is 6 saves at -3.
Okay. 2 go through.
So it's 3 plus D3. 3, 4, 5 damage. Sorry, 6. 7, 8 damage.
You killed another.
It's about 2.
That's not a bad roll.
Take 6.
You can't CP.
No, I just think he has 6.
Expected better.
Yeah, he has 6.
Yes.
If I'd paid 1, you would have stayed alive and 1 wound. Maybe I should have done that. I had to choose when you targeted me,
One.
didn't I?
And one of his strengths down to 1. No, it's his character bike.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do I want to?
Shooting or combat?
Combat. Scythe Hyrule.
Does he get to take you back?
No, he's dead. Well, maybe you can pay actually.
Yeah, I mean I could pay to hit back, but I'm thinking I'll roast him that turn. Isn't it? Like I will kill that thing in next turn, no problem.
Yeah.
So maybe it's fine to just.
I'd hit him back.
I've got
No
Centurions
questions.
there though with drills. They'll just murder him. 16 attacks or something next turn. You know, Centurions will just rip him to shreds, and it's fine. I think.
The principle though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I could have paid 1 CP for keeping him alive. Maybe. Probably would have been good. Alright. You just keeping him there or you consolidating?
Just leave him there. 3 points for assassinate.
Ooh.
And 2 for engage in all fronts. And yeah, 3 for bring them down.
Nasty.
End of the turn?
Yes.
Yeah, Mark, I feel your pain, mate.
Okay. These come off.
You ready for your next bombardment?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay. End of turn.
suppose there's also one here. That might be a better call, actually. Okay. Core character.
Took coke into my lungs again.
You dumbass, you do this all the time. No, Mark, he's decided not to fight on death. The Death Company sergeant, he died badly.
And this guy has.
Fell off his bike, he wasn't even.
It was the bugger.
What's his armor save?
3-5, I think.
3-5, okay.
Yeah.
They don't look anything like the Alien Queen, those things, do they?
Were they meant to?
I didn't say so. You can state them. Practically lifted from the film.
Alright, Blood Chalice will go.
Is that why they lay eggs behind them?
Yeah, Blood Chalice will go again on the
How many points do you get at the start of the turn?
side regard. None. Only hold one.
Was his domination?
Put the Chapter Master rerolls on the Healthy Dreadnought.
I shouldn't get cocky, yeah. I'll follow the get cocky. That always happens.
This is quite an exciting game, actually. I'm very interested to see how this goes. I've got no idea. What is the size of your models, Andrew? Are you compensating for something?
Yes.
Bigger is better.
Last time I played Nids, I had like 80 Termagants or something with the powers.
Matt's asking, John, can the priest not do anything for the right bike guy?
Yeah, I mean, I've had 8 Feel No Pains, and I needed to pass 5 of them. So I passed. No, I needed to pass 3 of them, and I passed 2 of them. So if I'd passed 1 more, bike would have stayed alive. But I could have paid 1 C. I didn't. The damage on this thing is D3 plus 3, right? And it gets 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, and then it wounds on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel worth it to pay 1 CP to maybe get that 5 up on the Feel No Pain, because it was like, really that thing should have done like 30 damage to him. It only did 7 or something, so like I got...
Oh, you assumed he was dead anyway.
Yeah, I didn't. I was assuming that like if I fail 3 of my armor saves, it's a minimum of 9 damage plus D3, or plus 3D3. So I kind of thought he was dead. To be completely honest with you.
But basically, the sanguinary priest is a complete idiot that really fucked it up, yeah. he's getting sent back to the scouts, man.
So what are sanguinary priests then, Lore Master?
They're just apothecaries.
Essentially, yeah.
They drink blood or something. Probably lots of it. The blood angels have them all. I don't know anything about the blood angels, Julie. The only thing I know is Commander Dante is the oldest living loyalist, maybe?
Yeah, something
I believe.
like that. Yeah, I think so.
Although there was something.
Can you advance and do scramblers?
No.
No, didn't think so. But yeah, we're going to advance these guys anyway.
Having one of them in your base isn't ideal.
What, this?
I
I'm not
don't
worried
think it's
about
gonna
it.
survive
I'm not
anymore.
worried about it at all.
No. It's unlikely.
Yeah, I know exactly what I'd be doing this time. Because you get so few models, Andrew, it's actually within my brain's computational power to maybe avoid stuff. Which is incredible. Priests are good. Aye, they're basically just apothecaries, man. I'm sure the Blood Angels have got special rules relating to them, but...
We can put 1 unit in Assault Doctor in earlier in the game.
I really want to try the Palatine, you know, the new Sister's Lieutenant.
Palatine?
I don't know how you pronounce it.
Is that like the Roman hill? The forum kind of thing?
I don't know. It's a lieutenant. Sister's lieutenant.
Sister's lieutenant. Well, at least it's
But
not
it's not-
Primaris lieutenant.
But it's not. Yeah, sister's got new Primaris models coming out.
Oh man.
The
Kids workshop on their lieutenants. They do love them, don't they?
no rerolls. Let's say all the sisters reroll 1 wound rolls.
Oh really?
Not nothing to do with core or anything. Just all the sisters.
Yeah, it's just because, you know, I mean, sisters are meant to be the #1 army in the game right now, right? Not that you'd know through your performance.
I
injury.
beat him with it.
I beat me as well, but that's just because I was pissing about.
Right. Okay. So this is a serious game today.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Are we putting money on this again?
I mean,
£10?
I don't mind.
I'm playing 2 armies that are absolutely brutal, so I'm out on money.
Oh, Blood Angels Commander. Oh, that's damning, guys.
we'll see.
Guys, this is meant to be, you know, this is Blood Angels Commander, Paragon of the Emperor, and Advocate of Blood Angels, and he's running scared. It's only turn 2. Jeez. The fear is palpable. To be fair, the Tyranids did destroy your whole world, didn't they? Pretty much.
Just about.
Aye, mostly. I mean, it's just a
Did he
wasteland.
eat Danny?
No, Dante's got plot armor. Yeah, he does. He almost died. But, you know, it's like those films you watch, you know, where you've got, like,
The Avengers movies, you mean?
well, I'm not, any kind of film, you can always work out what's going to happen. The last film to throw up any kind of, what do you call it, surprise at the end was Deep Blue Sea back in '97, and that's because it was who was the chef again? Was it LL Cool J or something?
No, it's Samuel Jackson as well.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
killed,
he didn't.
and that was great, you know, because he was like a big ticket actor.
Right.
And LL Cool J survived, and the girl got killed at the end, and that was really pleasant because that never happens.
He's going to put Psychic Fortress up again.
Passes.
Shadow of the War.
Where is he? Is he within 24? No.
No.
Thought it was 18.
Pretty nice.
No, it's for the
Oh, I was thinking Shadow of the War. So.
Is he? Yeah.
Okay, shooting phase. Unless we want to smite.
I think John's got his +1 CP, mate.
Yeah, we changed it. I clicked on the wrong box.
Oh, right.
I think we may as well smite this thing. Trying to remember what other power I picked. I've run this list 5 times now.
Null Zone?
Null Zone, yes.
Obviously. Not that I read your list, I just remembered it from last time.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good usually, isn't it? I mean, in a situation like this, I can't really use it because...
It'll
Well,
deactivate all your vulnerable saves.
Yeah, but, so we're smiting your guy there.
Ooh, it's a sexy super smack. Oh.
And it's 1 damage. And then I take D3 mortal wounds, don't I, for warp pearls. So, feel no pains. I take a couple of wounds on the Psyker.
So you actually took more damage on yourself than you caused to the Tyranids.
Could I have re-rolled? I could have re-rolled the damage roll.
No,
on
Matt,
the,
what I
on
mean
the,
is you always get the
on
final girl
pearls.
in horror films,
Yes.
mate, you know?
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
they always
I
watch
moved
it,
my
and you've got essentially an entirely male cast, and you've got the final girl at the end. And she always lives because she's the final girl, and all the guys usually get wiped out. But in Deep Blue Sea, they kind of mixed it up a wee bit, which
All
was
the multi-meltas into
surprising, to
this.
say the least.
Okay.
All the bolters into this as well. So multi-meltas first, hit on 3s, re-rolling 1.
Takes the tension out of films.
Toughness,
8.
4s. 3 saves minus 4.
Did you get Nelson off?
Didn't cast it. Cut
5.
6.
2 to 3.
They're within half range of multi-meltas. So 4 damage plus 8.
Oof.
12 damage.
Okay.
Okay, is he still alive?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Only 3
4,
multi-ballots.
10, 12.
So when we priest feel the pain applies to the pearls, you did feel the pain.
Yeah, I feel the
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
it, he did it. He...
2, 4, 6, 8. Toughness 8, you said, so 6.
I know, thinking about it, it's pretty unfortunate. Nobody take that out
minus
of
8,
context and send it into
Yeah.
Mum's Net or anything, I'll be in trouble.
Okay, Centurions are just going to flame run.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 14, 16 shots. So that's 6, 10, 12, 14, 16. Auto hits. So Flamers is 4, so it's 6s again.
Whoa. Your flamer's not 5, not heavy flame.
No, there's
Okay.
3 saves, please.
Minus
1, because it's
corrupts.
tactical.
Yes.
1 goes through.
Take another wound.
Second 1 wound.
Oh.
Right, we'll shoot the melter gun right into him from the librarian. Hits. Wounds. Another save.
5 up.
Yes.
Half range, so
Just
it's-
barbecue.
Does he explode? Maybe.
No, I think explosion for 6s now.
So that's a bring them down, is it?
2 points. Used to be 3.
Morning, brother quartermaster.
May as well make a start on the
Oh,
kill.
how do you
right?
say your name? Krychek.
Yeah, crowd check, that's right.
Yeah.
we
It's
get
a
15
people
people
sound,
watching,
isn't it?
Oh, nice.
I'm just brushing up on my Russian, I think, before we get invaded. Now Brexit's happened.
Alright, this
Yeah.
on high power against your big thing.
Okay.
6 shots. Rerolling everything, 3s to hit. 6 hits, strength 9.
Nice.
3.
Oh, that's
4 saves.
very
Nice.
nice.
-4, it's plasma gun.
Can't save.
12 damage.
Ooh,
High power, 3 damage shot.
Wow. Okay.
lovely. Oh, there.
Does
How
it
many
explode?
wounds? How many wounds has it got?
It does not.
12.
It is annihilated.
Oh,
The heavy support is starting to fall away. There's 50%.
that's my fucking charge target.
For what? Oh, right. Don't complain. It means his little cyclery thing's now open.
Ah, but I could have come down here and charged the cyclery thing. I didn't think I would kill that with the dreadnought. I've got the other one to shoot as well.
Yeah, but he's in a bad way.
Yeah, he's in a bad way, but still.
He's in pain.
What the fuck?
Does he actually have a target? I think someone's tail might be sticking out, but
No, they're
not him, the big guy.
obscure.
Yes.
Hit him, or hit this big one over here.
Well, the big ones just seem to be chilling out, so.
Yeah, we're gonna hit him.
Okay.
Because we're on 1 wound, we're not
Very good. Yes.
firing on high power.
Just do it.
Go on.
For the Emperor.
No, I'm not.
Oh, just as well!
No, it's a number of shots. One
Oh, Jesus.
shot. Hits? No, it doesn't hit.
Does it?
No, because it's profiled.
Oh, you survived it?
He's on 1 wound. Okay, whirlwind will shoot. Oh, he get 2 more for bringing him down.
That's true.
Mhm.
Delicious. It says the one thing about your army, Andrew. It's really scary looking, but once you start taking off a couple of models, it becomes less so. Like literally, a couple of models. Must kill exocrines. Ha! Don't worry, Mark. We've still got the table salt ready.
Alright, we're going to shoot this again.
With.
The whirlwind,
Okay.
and we're going to suppress it again.
Okay.
9 shots.
God, you're rolling really hard.
Doesn't
for your
matter.
whirlwind.
It doesn't do any damage.
It does matter.
It
doesn't hurt him.
Toughness 7, so 5's to wound. 3 saves, no EP. So
3 up. Fine.
but it is suppressed.
That's fine.
Help, I'm surprised.
Oh, guilty.
he's on Reddit too often.
Okay, I think that's the end of my turn. Where's your deployment zone again? You said it was 15 in,
And then 20 in here.
so we'll measure 20 in.
I'd say you're definitely in it.
Are those Vanguard veterans in the deployment zone?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They are. Alright, I get 4 points.
Why did you charge in that one big beast scene so no support?
Pardon what?
He's just excited to have like all these monsters.
Yeah, no, there's a bigger plan. I'm just really careless.
Yeah. As a synapse creature, Andrew's not the most powerful synapse creature of all.
Alright, so at the start of your turn, you hold 2
This is 4 points for having.
more units in your deployment zone than you have in mine.
That's disgusting. It really is horrible.
Well, get something in my deployment zone, you
Oh.
big scary cat.
Oh, sass.
Right, here we go.
Alright, so you control 2, so you get 5.
Jesus, careful what you wish for. CP.
Oh no, you control 3, sorry.
Yeah, and I control more.
No, you don't, I control 3.
Okay.
Good effort.
Nice try.
Right. Is anything loss of wind? No. Okay.
Yeah,
So Sanguinary Guard can heroically intervene, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct. And all the characters can as well.
Sure.
I've tried to position them so that if you come in, I'm heroically intervening.
That's fine. That is fine.
It's a 6-inch for the Sanguinary Guard.
I love their 18-inch flamers.
8-inch floors?
18.
Oh. He does indeed, Mark. He does indeed.
How CP have you got this week? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping the CP, don't worry.
Eh.
Actually, no, change it. I spent 1 on suppression fire. Sorry.
Dun, dun.
John,
Yes.
we're going to buy a new mouse at some point.
Yeah, this mouse is appalling.
Is it the mouse or is it
I
just
think it's
the...
the computer's pretty slow and streaming takes a lot of.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's got to be pulling in 2 HDMI streams and potentially a camera. Check it out.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
Won't take long. It took me, I was saying to Andrew, it took me a month to get 75 subs. So 46 on your first stream is like crazy.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Now Andrew's second guessing himself, oh dear.
Oh,
No, I'm not saying guess myself, I'm just...
Eating a measuring tape. It's COVID for you, man. Jesus. Hope you've taken your fucking Dettol or something to wipe that off.
Suppression fire is good, right?
Yeah.
Such a strong. I'm going to basically use it on Mortarion pretty much every time.
That's fine. What does it do?
It means if you charge me, I will fight you first.
Ah, doesn't matter.
So.
I'll just slaughter you anyway.
I know, Mortarion probably will slaughter me, but it just makes you think twice because, like.
It won't.
Well, if you put it this way, the Sanguinary Guard in turn 1 now can get 40 attacks. So I'll be hitting on 2s. I guess against you I won't be rerolling, but against Andrew I'll be rerolling.
Yeah, you won't be rerolling against Mortalion.
Yeah. So basically he would have to take 40 hits, and then, you know, with the +1 to wound.
See, what you're just telling me is I just need to flesh mow your Sanguinary Guard first.
Well, you can do that, but they will be...
Also, I warn you in advance, I make the noise, like, when he's driving along, I have to do it.
Mortarion.
No, the flesh mowers. It's like, it's just
The
my thing.
fetid blobs or the...
Yeah, the fed blood roads are the flesh mowers.
Alright, that's what you call
They're
them.
just disgusting. They used to be called spitties, but
Yeah, you used to call them
yeah,
spirits,
they don't have spitties anymore. They've got flesh
Um,
mowers. Although I'm still waiting for my flesh mowers, Andrew.
They're ready.
Hey!
It's getting later today.
So tell me, real quick, so we can just switch and see if we can do this, Andrew. If I put my phone in here, right?
Uh-huh.
And let me just load up Iridium. I'll show you this as well, Colin. So you download this app called Iridium Webcam, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got Let's Go. It'll pair to the PC. And then how do I switch this? So what do I
Press
do?
and hold the on button.
Press and hold the on button. Is that it?
Yeah.
Like, and then what do you have to do?
Well, just get it.
An acceptable angle.
Yeah.
It's like that. And then
And then what do you do?
Well, Part of the fun, man. Part of the
You've
fun.
got to balance your phone on it first.
But what, before you switch it on?
You adjust the. I'll do it after. I'll sort it out the next game.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say we could, while you're doing your movement, I could be flying over the table with the camera and stuff. It would be quite cool.
Sure.
That would be.
Okay, well, show us before the next game.
Yeah.
We'll get it going.
We're taking it to the next level next game, guys, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah. We're trying anyway.
It's going to be pretty amateurish until we can figure it all out. But
Yeah, but I mean,
well, yeah, I mean, the setup's nice.
did this guy just move over here?
Yeah.
He's scared.
It's not scared.
Okay, just checking.
Unusual.
Seems pretty scared to me.
Yeah, it's very cagey.
Yeah. Okay. There's too much threat to actually just jump in there.
He's castled himself, that's why. I mean,
Yeah. It's okay. I'm happy if he just stays in there. Okay, so end of the movement phase.
So I killed 2 of your things. So if I grind them down, you need to kill 2 of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Your scythed hieroglyphs look like they've been circumcised, Andrew. I mean, I know they're meant to look phallic, but I mean, you could have painted it like a different colour. Yeah. Look at the state of them.
Right, shooting.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a keeping.
One Angel's paste bin link is not working, and John.
That's strange. It was. It's 8 sang. It's 8 sanguinary guard.
We're going to do catalyst on the hydrogel. The exocrine.
Which is what, psychic power?
Yeah. Goes off.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to the little bit of paper next to me.
And Catalyst does.
On him?
5 out feeling pain. Yeah.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's going to symbio storm on them. Goes off.
What does Symbio Storm do?
6 is burst.
Ooh, that's quite nasty.
If you do it on them, it does it on 5 up because they get +1 to hit.
So 1 squad, 4 swords, 4 axes, and 1 infernal pistol.
Right. Onslaught isn't. Nothing's within 18 inches of him, are they? Pretty sure. No. Oh, excuse me. Shooting phase.
Uh-huh.
So. This guy's gonna flamer your Tyranids.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yep.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 24, 26, sorry. So 3.
How am I you saying I'm breaching coherency? I'm not. They're just daisy chained. 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. There's no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Each
they're all-
model's got to have 2 models within
2 inches, you are right, sorry.
That means he's dead, John. I'm joking, but it would be.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Thank you then.
dear.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks,
Well, look,
Mark.
I moved the one away from the priest, so that was why he was there, to get the priest back. So, I'll give you that.
That's cheeky John. 2 cheats so far.
Right, strength 6, so 3's yeah. That's not very good.
Keep the tabs to make sure you get more cheats.
2, 4, 5 saves, -2.
Sorry, what were you shooting?
Centurions, 5 saves, -2.
Okay, so 4 plus saves. 2 go through, damage.
1.
Right, they are within 3 of the priest, and they are in coherency.
Are they?
So
That makes a change.
1 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, so if there's 5 or less, you can just have 1 unit within 2.
Yeah, sorry. No, that was definitely my bad.
Sorry, you'll learn, EA Commander.
Yeah, you need to have like 2 at the end of the chain, don't you?
I absolutely would not let you get away with that at a tournament.
Oh yeah. That's why I didn't put money on this.
You just got to be so ruthless, man. Like, really, really make your opponent's morale suffer, because then they make mistakes.
Right. So I'm going to do 1 CP
Uh-huh.
to make him move and shoot without any
Any penalty, sure.
sort of, yeah. And then I'm going to spend... two CP, is it? Is it 2 CP or 1, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2 CP to give him +1 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 3 CP to buff these guys up.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay,
lot.
so what's he shooting?
So his first shot is going into the dread.
Uh-huh.
I think you do not need to declare both of these at the same time, do you?
No, it's 2 separate shots.
Aye, it's very much like the old.
The damage dread, not the...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
So hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Aggressive.
1.
Minus
-2.
5 plus.
Absolutely worth a CP. So I'll force him to target it again. Oh,
Yeah. Have you the thing that
Shoot
this-
phase.
so you can what, move this guy 12 inches if you wanted. He can go over terrain for free, correct?
Yep.
And then what, you'd have to just charge.
Yep. You giving up your...
I'm giving up the
Interrupt.
dread. It didn't explode.
It's quite nasty that, being able to...
that is, but it's 3 command points. It's a lot. You can only do it so much, and then you're
Sure.
stuck in position, really, aren't you?
Onto the bikes for the second shot.
Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that, but sure.
Reroll 1s. All hit. Spend 7, 3s to wound. So that is 4 at -2.
So 5s.
Flat 3 damage.
Oh, that's horrendous.
Okay. First bike 6 pluses. And what was it, 4?
Yeah.
Alright, takes 2 wounds. Takes another 2 wounds. First bite's dead. Second bite takes 3 wounds. Second bite's dead.
Ouch. Those bikes were being very timid.
They were being timid.
Right, hide guard. How many wounds that bike got? Full.
4, yeah.
And hide guard are 2 damage each. So we're gonna fire 2 at the bike and 4 at Centurions.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 2 CP to fire them twice, obviously. So the 2 at the bike. 3 hits. Strength 8, so 3. That's 2 minus 2.
So 5s. Some saves this time, please.
2
One.
damage.
Feel no pains. 2 damage.
Then the Centurions, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Well, did you split fire there, did you?
Yeah, I can fire twice though.
Ooh.
Yeah. Centurions.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
dear.
pure.
So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Oh, they explode. Right.
Then on 3s. So that is 5 at -2.
4 pluses.
Ooh,
One
nice.
goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage.
So that beats some G.
Oh, I'm putting. That guy's taking 2, that guy's taking 3. I guess I just tend to count down.
That's fine.
Oh, is that more cheating?
No.
Okay, we're gonna fire.
One split fire.
I want to split fire.
Okay.
But you can just bring a Centurion back, can't you?
You can bring a bike back as well.
I know.
Sexy.
Okay, we're going to fire 2 onto the bike and 4 onto the Dread.
Okay.
So the 2 on the bike, 3 roll 1s. So that is 5 hits.
That's the one.
Yeah, but the 6 is double.
Sure, so it would have been 4, wouldn't it?
Or
Yeah.
2 6s and
That's a 5 and a 6.
a hit as well.
That was a 5 and a 6.
I thought you had 1 6
Yeah.
and 1 1 1, so it would have been 4, would it not?
Yeah.
Was it? Okay,
So then you get, yeah.
I'll check that.
I think it is.
I thought 2 6s when I rerolled.
I don't know about
I
that.
thought I felt 1. Someone, you can wait a second. Did anyone in the chat see if it was double 6 or if it was like 5 and a 6?
Sleep deprivation.
Listen, we can check on the stream probably.
Oh
Let's
my
check.
God.
What's it called in football when they do like a video?
Yeah, video
Virtual
replay.
referee.
Let's get it right. It's fine.
I'll do I'll roll the 4 because
Hold
it
on.
dies doesn't matter. Oh, can you go back like seconds on the?
Yeah.
Let's check. 1 minute ago.
That's it. Drum roll.
That'll be me saying don't split fire.
We're gonna fire.
Here we go. Oh, COVID.
I want to split fire.
That's more important.
You can just bring a Centurion back, can't you? We bring the bike back.
Oh my God, stop talking, guys, and roll some dice.
Okay, we're gonna fire 2 onto the
Double 6! Oh!
to the Dread.
Oh no!
So 2 in the bike.
Oh, are we not believing Tony? I reckon he's just standing
2
down.
6s, look, and then reroll the 1. There we go. See,
Oh!
try to get cheated out in hits here.
How many cheats is that now?
We both saw it. You said it as well.
Listen, I'm just an observer. Shit, listen to me.
Thank you, Tony.
That's a sleep deprivation.
Strength 8, so 3's to wound. So that's 4 saves at -2.
5.
4 damage.
2 goes 3. Oh, I don't know. Alright, he's got 1 wound left.
4 damage.
Yeah, I only roll 2 feel no pains. You can't re-roll feel no pains,
No.
can you?
Oh!
So close. So close.
2, 4. Then the 8 and the Dread. 3s. 2 6s.
2 6s there.
3 to wound.
Is it strength 8?
So it's 5 saves at -2. Don't care much.
Did he go for
Drop with the salt.
Okay, that's all the shooting can. He's just gonna charge single round card.
Sure.
Whatever they're called, barons. 3.
Are they flush to the wall?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to still be there. I was expecting them to charge.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
That's alright.
Okay. So 6 attacks. Hit on 2s, roll on 1s. All hit. Strength 10. 2s. So that is 6 saves.
At
-3.
Force.
3 goes through.
Damage.
3 plus D3.
Jesus.
2 dead.
3.
3 dead, sorry.
It's cheap fat thing. What tally? I feel justified in what I'm going to do in my game. It's going to be
Okay.
long.
Is that all your charges?
Is that actually a real Ripper Swarm in the bottom corner of the board?
Yeah.
Oh.
The other
Okay.
ones are actually forge roll ones.
So what are you scoring then?
You're not fighting back.
Oh, sorry, yeah, sure, I'll fight that.
No, I meant I just thought maybe someone left him lying.
Alright, no. Oh wait, consolidate, sorry. You happy he's not?
Board quarter. Yeah. I mean, you brought them closer to the Centurions, so they can't fill the charge on them, so I'm actually totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a little check. Board quadrant, 30 inches in. It's just. Oh no, I'm afraid he's not. He's only on the 30-inch mark halfway. Those signs look like they're sticking out. I'm pretty sure.
They don't.
I'm pretty sure that he is in the bad place there. I'd remeasure that. Come on, John, you need every point. You're getting annihilated.
No, he's not. Yeah.
Toughness of that thing?
8.
Alright, so wounding on 5 and rolling. So 3 saves at -2, please.
5s.
No.
Take 3 wounds.
Okay.
That's all the sanguinary guard could do. 3 wounds.
They're Vanguard veterans with lightning claws.
Oh,
It's just a 5-man squad.
lightning claws. That's interesting.
Yeah. End of
Yep.
your turn?
Mhm.
Is it?
Yep.
That's what you're scoring. Nothing?
Morale for your guys. Can they even fail?
On a 6 they can. I think. Yeah.
There'll be leadership 8, yeah?
I think so.
Unless veterans get 9, but I doubt it.
I think veterans get 8s.
You get ground them down, don't you?
I think we both killed 2.
Really?
Actually, what?
Oh no, veterans get 9. I'm good.
What did you kill, John?
Those 2 things?
On the one turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so it's even then, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the Vanguard veterans pass because they're leadership 9. Just.
Okay. Cool.
That's close.
So I get 2 for engaged off fronts.
How? You're not in all fronts. Oh, you're in all fronts here. Sorry.
I'm so suspicious about that.
What? No, it's those.
Oh, them? Oh, right.
I'm trying to get 3 points. That's what it is.
Okay, turn 3.
Start, you have 3, so it's 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get your CP? No.
Not yet, but thank you. I like this app, it really keeps me on top of things. Alright. Oh. Reroll Blood Chalice on the Sanguine Guard, and we will Chapter Master rerolls. No. Sanguine Guard as well, I think.
I'm happy I do the bikes out.
Oh, yeah.
6 multi-battle shots isn't amazing for me.
I would mean.
I'll be surprised if Colin doesn't shoot his plague burst crawlers at the bikes, to be completely honest.
Maybe. It's possible. Those dreadnoughts are also all a bit fearsome, you know? A longer range.
The dreads are really good, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I know, I've taken note of the amount of damage those dreads did in one turn. It was pretty nasty.
Yeah, I like this list a lot.
That's great.
I was thinking one change that I might make that might be better is drop the Death Company Captain on the bike and take the Librarian Dreadnought. That gives me 2 Psychers, and you've seen, remember Librarian Dreadnought did 5th, this was 8th edition, or no, this was before you had your Codex when Mortarion was toughness 7, and he didn't have the -1 damage, but remember Librarian Dreadnought did 15 wounds in a turn to him, so he's no joke, because he gets like, if he gets quickening off, he can have 11 attacks, strength 12 plus 1 to wound, you know, it's like wounding everything in the game on 2s pretty
yeah,
much.
You just null zone as well, can't you?
Yeah, so if you do that,
That would be pretty nasty.
it's kind of brutal, I'd say. Oh no, it's not 12 this time, moves, it's 14.
It's an interesting game. I mean, turn 3 now? Blood Angels are still in their half. to heal things and bring them back to life, chat saying. I can't see who it is. 'Cause
Yeah, I've
it's-
got nothing to bring back to life this turn, unfortunately, but I can heal things.
Mark.
What does this big guy move?
6.
And do you have to pay again to move him and shoot him, or what?
He does, so it will not be happening.
I can just can't shoot twice if I'm moving.
Yes.
But I can pay 1 CP to do it.
But you don't get the enhanced damage.
Correct.
Aye. I'd like to
But it
see-
still gets.
I think Librarian Dread might be making a comeback, Matt, by the sounds of it.
I mean,
It's pretty versatile. Having Psychers is good.
it's a small change to make to the list, and I think it adds a decent amount of.
Do you know something I really don't rate in your list at all, and it bamboozles me why you take it, is the Whirlwind.
The suppression
for
fire.
suppression fire.
It's literally
You know,
only
take
for.
a Thunderfire Cannon, Tremor Shells instead. I'd use
Tremor shells makes you move half, but suppression fire means that suppression fire has basically stopped him charging in here 2 turns in a row. Because if he charges in, he's going to get hit by 40 Sanguinary Guard attacks. Then they're all 2 damage, and with the Chapter Master rerolls, I'm pretty much guaranteed to hit all 40 times.
I take it Suppression Fire cannot be used in a Thunderfire Cannon with that.
No, it's whirlwind only. But I mean, the whirlwind will do. It'll just sit in the backfield and hold an objective. I mean,
It's just the Thunderfire Cannon's cheaper, you see.
it's only 5 points cheaper now.
Really?
Yeah.
They're only Smith 4 as well now.
Oh my god. what
They
did you do
nerfed
our
the hell out of the
Thunderfire
Thunderfire
Cannons?
cannons.
Ugh.
So
I
I
don't know if
don't.
it's actually needed now with 9th edition because you can't really.
Boards are quite small.
Yeah.
So I honestly kind of think that you're better off just taking the whirlwind, and you can sit on an objective. It's toughness 7, 11 wounds. It needs a decent amount of commitment to shift it, I would say. We'll see. We'll see if I lose this game, and then I'll tell you. Alright, so these guys are going to fall back. Moved.
Well, couldn't you just take another attack bike squadron for the price of the Whirlwind?
You could, but I think the suppression fire adds a lot. 'Cause-
More than 6 multimillis.
Well, here's the thing. You've got that revolting stench vat. I know you're not running it today, or I think you're not running it today.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking it.
But normally, if I wanted to charge you and you have that, then I have to fight last. So my Sanguinary Guard would charge in against your Plague Marines, and you would absolutely murder me, probably. Because the Plague Marines are pretty good. So if I hit the Plague Marines with suppression fire, I will still get to fight first. So it's adds a lot of utility, I think.
Does it work against units that can fly?
Works against everything, yes. The Thunderfire only works against units that can't fly. Or are not Titanic as well. See, I'm doing my maths. I've been doing it all. Okay, so this is turn 3. I am going to heal the Librarian and the Centurions, and I'm going to do Scramblers with these Infiltrators.
Okay.
Right. Psychic phase, I will cast my Psychic Fortress. I will not cast my Psychic Fortress, and I will smite your thing there.
That's a very painful thing.
10, so D3. Take a mortal wound. Alright, shooting phase. My captain will shoot this thing with his Infernal Pistol.
Okay.
Reroll. Hits.
No.
Reroll. Wounds.
5 up. Okay.
Spent all your CP, naughty boy.
Take 1 damage.
Yeah.
1 damage.
Happens, doesn't it?
What is that? Melkadon?
Infernal Pistol.
It's got within 3 inches to get the double.
I could just CP that. 1's pathetic.
I know, but I'm really saving my CP, so I need to spend 1 on suppression fire to stop him charging me again. Then I need to hold on 2 to interrupt any combat. So that's all I've got. I've got no CP to spend. Centurions against the big thing.
Uh-huh.
10, 12,
Big
20,
one.
24,
24.
24 shots. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. What's your big thing stiffness? 8?
Yep.
Alright, so 6 is to wound.
Yeah.
2.
3.
Right.
Minus
No AP.
2.
Assault doctor.
2 plus 3.
Take 2 wounds. Right, so they're doing their action, so they can't shoot.
Yep.
Librarian will pop him with his melta gun.
Bit cheeky, but okay.
Hits. Doesn't wound.
It's nasty with meltas on T8. It's like 50-50 if they can do anything with it.
Sanguinary Guard.
I was
On the
I
Rippers?
was literally just looking up a battle squad to think about it.
So I'm going to regard like praying around the whirlwind.
Yeah.
Regarding
2, 4, 6, 8,
Leave
10,
our whirlwind
12.
alone!
Alright, so 14 shots on the Rippers.
Yeah.
Rerolling everything.
I don't even know what Ripper stats are.
toughness 2 or 3, I think they are. I think they're
I think they're T8, hold on.
I think they're slightly tougher than Nurglings as far as I remember.
6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I think they're like toughness 3, surely.
Yeah.
3s?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 5. So
Minus?
2, 4, 6, 8 and minus 1.
They can't save.
Alright, take 8 wounds.
So 3, 6, so 1's left and 1 wound.
Okay, I have to kill it. He'll shoot his plasma cannon at it,
Okay,
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
and then he'll shoot the rest of his guns at this thing.
Okay,
Plasma cannon, 5 shots, low power,
height, I was going to say.
3's to hit. Where's my chapter master? He's not quite within 6 again, is he? No. Oh shit. 2's to wound. Strength 9. 2 at minus 4. Alright, good. Ready to kill it. Alright, heavy onslaught cannons with a toughness 8 down there.
Uh-huh.
Hits on 3s. Wounds on 5s. 1 save, minus 1. 4 up.
No.
Take another wound. And then is he within half range? Yes, so all 8 strong bolter shots. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Did Drows not get that anyway?
They used to. I've been playing it wrong in a couple of games. It's only Centurions. No, it's only Terminators and Bikers now that get bolter discipline. I did read up on
I
it.
thought Drows got it. But no,
Yeah,
no
that's what I
vehicles
thought,
don't
because
get it.
somebody asked in one of the previous battle reports. They were like, "Hey, why are you shooting all the assault cannon? Why are you shooting all the strong bolters?" So yeah, technically, cheaty John, but
Well, we all know that.
yeah,
We're used to it.
I think they changed it this edition, right?
Okay.
I think oh no, it's. I really wish they would just make these books alphabetical.
And remove all the fluff.
Bolter discipline. Shooting models in half range, which I was. Shooting models Terminator or Bikers. So even Centurions don't get to do it. Which is
Wow.
pretty mad.
Okay.
Because you would think so 5 hits, wounding on 6s. Nothing. Okay, and then finally. Oh, we've got the priest bolt pistol. We'll shoot him with a bolt pistol. Hits. Doesn't wound. And we'll shoot the whirlwind at this guy, and we will suppress him again. So 2d6 shots. 7. Maybe the whirlwind will finally do a damage to him, but I'm not hoping. 5 hits. Toughness. This will be 5 to wound. 3. Minus no, nothing.
3's fine.
Fine. No, whirlwind's doing no damage. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we deployed our scramblers. We're going for relentless assault again. We're going to bring this guy down. I think that's all we can really do. And he's suppressed. Okay, charges then. Centurions against the big guy. 9.
Yeah, you can see.
Damn, horn.
He's spiking you.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, it's not going to work. Yeah, that's okay. I was going to try and consolidate them into here, but I want my captain to maybe consolidate into there. So, captain, he's charging. 6, 7. You've got no CP for interrupting.
No.
You never say CP for interrupting, Andrew.
I know, it's bad.
I mean, that guy's got like what? He's pretty crazy, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
But like, you should. I mean, it sucks tough to save them, but it's important.
It does make sense what Andrew was doing though. Overwhelming firepower in the first couple of turns.
Yeah.
I mean, you've lost a lot of your return fire in return.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not saying it's tactical. I'm just saying that keeping 2 is really important. I feel like.
Does the Winery Guard have an
Can
inbox?
be, yeah.
No 2+ saves.
Okay.
Okay. Let me think. Centurions. The sergeant gets 6 attacks. The others get 5. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. 15 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Don't fluff these attacks again. That wasn't the greatest. Toughness 8. Yeah, wounding on 2s. Strength 10. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7 at -5.
5 up and bun. How many damage?
3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
Okay. Does it explode? No.
That was nasty.
I mean, I didn't have much. Oh, I didn't have much hope for it.
No.
For the Centurions.
So big,
Captain will activate.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Centurions will just push forward 3 as well because they're slow as crap.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we can get in there, I feel like there's a lot of squishiness in there. And then Captain will push forward 3 as well.
Okay.
2 for bring it down.
Yep.
4 for relentless assault.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That one. Like, I think,
Yeah,
that's,
it's
I think that's
nasty.
OP.
it is. It should be nerfed.
Well, it's just the same as Linebreaker pretty much. Linebreaker's 2
Well, I have
units.
1 unit in my deployment zone.
Well, you just have to put 1 into mine and then it don't score it. It's pretty much the same as Linebreaker, right? Linebreaker is you do 2
And you're not
in.
biased at all.
Well, how is it
Bias.
different? Linebreaker is put 2 in,
Yeah.
right? But it doesn't care about your own one. This is just
Okay.
1 in and you have to
I think it should be maybe 2 points for it. Or 3.
4, yeah, 3 would be okay. 4 is a bit.
We're tier 2 army, guys. Just remember that. We need all the help we can get.
You're tier 2.
Bottom
I'm
of
going to have
tier
to play
2
town
apparently.
and beat you with trash
The
team.
weird thing is, sisters are the best in the game. I never have any issues defeating them normally.
I'm not the best player ever.
Well, no. I mean, initially you were.
Alright, so you control
smashing
2?
but
3?
3.
John, your sanguinary guard just died.
They're not dead. They're all here.
They're there at coherency again, apparently.
Did
I
you
didn't-
move that one?
Why would I move it? I've been over here.
I must have just not seen him. He doesn't.
Oh, it's 2
Very
sanguinary
funny.
guard down.
Well, it's not funny, John. You're not even playing by the rules.
Oh dear.
I'm just messing you.
I don't know why. I don't know why that one guy is wandering off on his own. Sorry.
Black Rage.
Yeah, I'm literally going Black Rage that guy.
Did the sanguinary guard ever go into the Death Company?
I mean, I guess they can fall to the Black Rage, just like anyone can fall to the Black Rage, I guess.
But they don't get to keep their wings.
Right, I think we're going to make a big play here.
Why would you not get to keep your wing? Oh, like because they go to the Death Company. I don't know.
Death Company's Sanguinary Guard would be terrifying.
Well, we used to have that banner that gave the Sanguinary Guard the 5+ feel no pain, and honestly, it was awesome. And since we've lost that, it's been a little. The Sanguinary Guard aren't quite as good as they were.
It's time for a big play, John.
All right, do it.
You ready for a big play?
I'm absolutely ready.
Right, this guy's going to move 12 to here. I don't care about buildings. Whee!
Isn't that what he started?
Shut up. He is going to advance 2.
The big play. Now you've hyped this up, this better be you.
I hope it is. Swarmy moves 8. So he's going to move to here.
Oh, is he your Swarm Lord?
Yeah.
I thought he was a Hive Tyrant.
Well, he is.
Oh, he is.
Swarmlord is a high tyrant.
Oh, right. Much
You don't know your lore. Jesus, come on.
I don't know what
I don't even know the lore, and I know that.
I've never read Tyranid lore ever. I mean, what is there to know? They just eat everything, don't they? Christ, in fact, the novel with the Tyranids must be really dull. Is that, you've read The Devastation of Baal, haven't you?
Yes, correct.
How did they represent Tyranids on it? Or was it all just from the Blood Angel
It's
perspective?
pretty much all Blood Angel's point of view. And they talked about the Leviathan Tendril a lot, which is like the hive mind, and the hive mind was in the warp as well, but there wasn't. They didn't do too much with
What was it
it.
doing in there?
Pardon?
What was it doing in the warp?
I guess it's apparently they're trying to disrupt the warp travel so that like the Imperium's all cut off. Because the Imperium, I could be getting this wrong, but there's a thing called the Astronomicon, which is what they use to navigate the warp, and I guess it's almost like a beacon of where Terra is in the universe.
Well, it's the Emperor's beginning. He
Yeah.
creates it by eating all the cycles, yeah.
But the
So the Shadow of the War walks out the Astronomicon.
yeah, they're trying to stop the and
I
the
gotcha.
only reason that the Blood Angels can navigate the warp at the moment is because the Sanguinar is in the warp.
Do you know, right, when I think about it, the Blood Angels aren't the only Marine chapter to have their home planet invaded. The Ultramarines, I believe, on the Crag also got invaded by Tyranids, but their planet came out of it more or less intact. Meaning that Ultramarines are superior, yes? Best
Infiltrators,
chapter.
Yeah, 12 inches.
So, I mean, Dante never applied the lessons learned from that campaign.
These rippers will be the bane of your life.
Oh wait, yeah, the Ripper Swarm. Does that mean that you got your bonus?
I get it then in my turn.
Ah,
He killed the ripper. That's why I
oh,
had to
yeah.
kill
Oh,
him.
is that a second Ripper Swarm?
Yeah.
Bunch of bastards.
Okay. Psychic phase.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to cast Onslaught on this guy.
Yep. Okay. Which is what?
Goes off on a 10.
Yeah, but tell me what it is. 'Cause
He can advance and charge.
and what other powers have you got?
I've got Catalyst and I've got Symbiosis.
Alright, we're gonna deny
Okay.
this. 10 plus. Denied because +1 from the psychic could.
Didn't took it over.
Yeah, it needs to be over.
Okay. Thought it was equal.
No, unfortunately not. It would be nice though.
Cool.
Okay.
Close.
I'm going to put Catalyst on.
It's not the shadow of the warp blocking the Astronomicon's beacon, it is the great lift that formed when Abaddon blew up Cadia that separates the Imperium in 2 halves.
Ah, but Mark, I thought way back. I mean, I'm
Catalyst
thinking
on him.
back to 2nd edition. Didn't the Tyranid High Fleet create some kind of
Symbiosis on them.
storm around Macragge
So it goes off on an
that
8.
prevented reinforcements or something?
8.
Jesus,
That was
that's a long time.
Yeah,
ago.
but it goes
Can't
off
really
with an 8.
remember.
Oh, I get plus. No, it's like Warfare 6. But I got an 8. I get plus 1.
Oh, right, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you meant it goes off on an 8 like.
Oh, no, I meant like. His second power. Now, you tell me, can I see the guys in there? Or is your bike the closest? It depends if you can
No,
see
you-
them through the vent. Because then they'd be closer. Otherwise, it'd be the bike.
Your call. You choose. I mean, it's.
Well, I
you
mean,
can see it.
theoretically, he can see them.
Okay, then he can smite them or whatever it is you're doing.
Aye, nothing.
Because they're in the build, you know. But
Aye, astropaths. If the
So what
Tyranids
are you
attack,
doing?
smiting.
It's smite. Okay.
aye, Tyranids attack and the astropaths
Hits.
can't send messages because of
D3.
disruption.
3.
3. Alright, so
Go on,
lose
take
1
a
and take a wound.
I've got 1 CP, don't I? Yeah.
Like to be not at it.
No. Okay, shooting phase.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do Stormlord power to him to move and advance him. So he moves 15.
Ah, that's it, Mark. That's what I'm thinking of.
So that takes him to here.
I don't think you'll be able to fight the captain, just so you know.
Why?
Because well, as long as you declare the Centurions as well, you won't be able to get within 1 inch of the captain and not.
Sure, they're gonna be dead.
Okay.
They're not gonna be there.
Alright.
Okay. So I've got 1 CP. Let me just.
I take it those are Titanic, yeah?
They used to be. I think.
Very true, Mark. Very true.
Hold on a sec.
There's not really much to it though, Matt, apart from disrupting communication. They just eat everybody. They're meant to get more advanced, the more genetic material they consume, but I'm not seeing any Primaris Tyranids yet. Like,
Okay, so we'll start off firing the dude over there at your Centurion.
Okay.
So, 12 shots. He didn't move.
Okay.
Hit on 3s. Reroll the 1s. Strength 7, so 3s to wound. That is 5 saves.
Minus.
2.
Okay, 4 pluses. 1 goes through damage.
2 damage.
oh. Was that the big attack thing? 2 damage.
Not really. High guard are all going to shoot your Centurions.
Okay.
There's a conspiracy though, Mark. Is that really why he came back? Nobody really knows what the Silent King's up to.
Hit on 3s.
Okay. Are we rolling anything?
Is that good old
Reroll
Games
1 and
Workshop
6 first.
ambiguity?
So that is an extra. So it's an extra 3.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 8. 3s to wound. So it is 3, 4, 5, 6.
18.
Minus 2.
4s. 2 damage each again.
Yeah.
So 1 Centurion's dead.
Okay. Tough, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I like them, the Centurions. They're there to absorb firepower and they do the job and they're
Oh,
decent
hell
in
yeah.
melee, you know?
I used to always run Centurions some time ago. I think they're actually tougher now than they were then.
Oh, they're good for Blood Angels because they hit them strength 10 with +1 to wound. It's like wound anything in the game with 2.
What's the heroic intervention range in your character? Is it 3 or
3?
keep off at 6?
No. I mean, maybe if you went like on this one,
Yeah, as I was thinking, I could avoid.
you could probably avoid him.
Avoid your commander.
Yeah.
Do you really want to avoid his commander?
Yeah, I think so. I don't have enough attacks to.
How many points are these big guys?
Oh, mind you, hold on. No, wait a minute, let me think. So they don't have an invuln, do they?
No.
And they've got 4 wounds each.
Yes.
So each
Aye, they're not going to be friends, Mark.
hit is going to go through.
Just kill them, yes. And what are you, -3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you put like 3 or 4 attacks on them, you could possibly take them out. Depending on the saves. But then you so you have a choice here. You either split your fire and potentially lose your guy, or you just go all in on the Centurions and you'll probably kill the Centurions.
Yeah.
If the commander survives, he'll attack you back 6 times with a Thunderhammer.
Was it flat 3?
Flat 3 minus 3.
How many wounds has the commander got?
7, and he's got 5 plus Feel No Pain.
Storm Shield.
No, but he does have 2 plus 4 plus save. Toughness 6.
Mm-hmm. He's going to charge them both.
Okay.
Is that the town you're talking about, Mark?
Okay. Ballsy. Ballsy here.
Oh, what's going on here?
Okay, so you get 6 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Hit on 2s. Rerolling ones.
You know, Mark, I really like the idea of the Tau being unwitting host bodies for the Necron tier. That's really nice.
We're going to do 3 in the Centurions and 3 in the Captain.
Okay.
So
Sure.
on the Centurions, all hit.
Yeah.
Strength is...
100, probably.
Oh, sorry, it's tail as well. Tail will be on the Centurions too.
Okay.
Strength is 8, so 3s. I'm going to CP one of them. Yeah, so it's 2. Minus 3.
And each of these is basically minimum 4 damage.
Yeah.
Right, so 5s, come on.
Oh,
1 Centurion dies.
Okay.
ouch.
The tail hits. Doesn't move.
Okay.
It's a mistake.
3 another guy.
That was extremely underwhelming.
Reroll. All hit.
3s.
Whoa!
One.
One.
Minus.
Minus 3.
Alright, 4 plus.
Saved. Okay, then its ability.
It's got ability too.
Yeah. So
Do I get to fight before it does its ability?
after the model's made close combat attacks, before it consolidates, like one enemy model with an engagement range.
Well, I guess it's just the commander, right?
Yeah. So you roll a d6 to add your strength. If it's equal or less, you take d6 mortal wounds.
Wow. 10. I'm good, I think.
What's your strength?
Oh no, my strength's 4, sorry. It's my toughness at 6.
Yeah, Dolph, I think the
So you
Vanguard
are okay.
veterans are still about.
It's your strength? I thought it was your toughness, sorry.
Strength.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah.
Well, I'm attacking you back,
Sure.
obviously. My commander, 6 attacks.
Yeah.
Thunder hammers. Hitting on 3s. This is your turn, so I can reroll 1. 6 hits. Strength 8, toughness.
7.
2's to wound, rerolling 1. 6 at minus 3.
5 ups. 4 go through.
12 damage.
Ooh, that's
So it's
nasty
down
one.
to 6.
Alright, I'm going to activate my Centurion.
The
Can't.
Necron Town.
What?
Here, that actually really
Can't.
works, mate.
Why?
You're not within an inch.
Okay. Because I took off the one in front, even though he's a big ass face, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, I did wonder why you did that. You silly sausage.
I thought I got to consolidate and pile in.
Only if you charge or within engagement range.
Okay.
Or Andrew's just making it up. I mean,
No, he's
who
right.
knows?
That's fine. But I'm not in combat, so I can charge it on my turn. Okay, so what do you score?
2 for engaging all fronts.
Yeah.
And how many units did I kill there?
None.
None.
Not a sausage.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know, the big attack thing? What did you do? You killed a Centurion.
Yeah.
2
Jesus.
Centurions.
Yeah.
Okay. Chapter Master will put his re-rolls on himself.
Okay.
When I go on down. Jesus, that's amazing. Oh, need to wake up. Do some light exercise.
I get CP. And I control 3.
Yes.
Okay, this guy will move 12.
Oh.
Actually,
Yeah,
you said,
that.
hold on, 20, you said it was 20 inches, was it? For the deployment zone or more?
Yeah, 20.
20?
Mm-hmm.
So you're happy he's well within 6 of your own deployment zone?
Well, yeah.
Is that right? 20 seems like, yeah.
That goes like that.
Yeah, so you're happy he's within 6 of your deployment zone?
He's in my deployment zone.
Yeah, so he's going to do... Oh, hey. We got a subscriber on this, I think it's on this channel, yeah. Woo! Yeah, that's Buzzing has just subscribed. Thank you, Buzzing.
What's his name?
That's Buzzing.
Buzzing. As in stoned.
Or drunk or whatever you
Oh,
do
right.
to get buzzing.
Or a bumblebee. Or just a happy chappy. Or chappets. God, this is a really close game.
He's still in top bracket on 8. Fucking hell, sorry.
Go cover now for your librarian.
Love it, Mark. I was a big Transformers fan when I was a kid, so I can get behind that. Although I was always a fan of the Decepticons, mate.
Oh, I hope we don't get Kev on stream and someone mentions Transformers.
Oh yeah, yeah. If we ever have a guy called Big Grim on stream, Mark, do not speak about Transformers.
It's relentless.
Oh, actually. If we go that way, where's 12 inches? 12 is there.
Jesus.
Right, we gotta kill those rippers, unfortunately.
Can't go within an inch of me, you remember.
Yeah. But you are flush to the wall there, so if I went there, there's like a 5-inch charge. Probably actually get a little bit closer. Not like an inch.
I take it that big freak to Pinocchio intervene then. Oh no, he's in combat.
I mainly put him into the cap. My deciding thing there was to stop his captain with charge.
Yes. Yes.
It was kind of.
I think that was pretty risky considering the only reason he's not dead is because John fucked up his Centurions.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Yeah, it wasn't
Strategy.
Nice.
I don't know what was.
Mark.
I really.
Did you read the rulebook?
I do need to read the rulebook.
Yeah, I just have the rulebook now.
Yeah, you got your Indominus set. Yeah.
I have read it, but
The
just.
only problem with those sets is they never actually update the books in them to represent what's in the FAQs.
How do you mean?
Well, if you bought an Indominus box set now,
Yeah.
it's going to be out of date.
But it's like that with every book.
I
Like,
know,
as soon as
but-
you buy a codex, like it's outdated.
They could at least update the digital version or something.
They don't have them anymore though.
Yeah, they don't do the digitals anymore.
You can't actually buy digital books anymore.
Rule books?
No.
Why not?
Because you got the 40k app. Everything's in the app.
Right. I do subscribe to that, but I never look at it.
I do as well. It's only £2 a month. But it's good for like quickly referencing units, but it doesn't have the same. You know, if you just want to like look through all the stratagems on the
No,
pages.
I find it as a hassle. I wish they would just like.
No, I prefer like a book for looking through.
Yeah,
Like,
or the cards.
I wish they do like mini codexes where you have no lore
Ah,
and it's like A5. You know, like the Grand Tournament book,
aye.
and it's just got your data sheets and your strats.
Do you know what I would really like if they did? Is if they hadn't put
Alright.
the book out for a while, what they should do is they should actually print sticker sets, so you can get the stickers, take them out, and superimpose them on top of the old rules.
$9.99 for.
Well, listen, they make a fuck ton of money. Yeah, £10 for the FAQ update sticker set. I mean,
That's
Jesus,
not
I don't know
bad,
why they aren't making money off that already. If you're watching Games Workshop, do it.
Or
Some-
you could get like a bottle of Tipex and a pen.
That's
Okay.
just too advanced for me, mate.
End of the movement phase.
You
We'll
got a
bring the
stick album.
Centurion back.
Okay.
Um,
Disgusting.
yeah. And psychic phase.
Should have taken them out.
I did say to you, focus. He's going to cast Wings of Sanguinius.
Okay.
Passes.
All is not lost yet, though, John.
Come fly with me. What's the warp charge of that ability?
6, I think.
You may want to check that because.
It's definitely not a 7.
Oh, it's not 7, is it? Just thinking of Shadow of the Warp Light.
I might deny that actually. No.
Thought I put it out here. I usually put it out. Apparently not. Always get these.
You got
cards.
-2 to your
Oh, Luke, John.
psychic, yeah.
5, you got -2 to my psychic.
Him.
Oh, I never said
Are
that.
you sure it's cumulative?
No.
I don't think it's cumulative.
Okay, -1 to your.
So we need to find out if Wings of Sanguinius.
Oh yeah,
is
it's,
6.
yeah, it's just an ability, isn't it? It's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he's within range of one of them, take a -1. Not like you can just load up and synapse features.
How have I lost Wings of Sanguinius?
-30 to your.
You cannot use psychic powers. You're tired.
Oh right.
You're
In
like the
the
Thousand Suns. Your army is useful.
6, we can fly.
Oh, you're golden, man.
It's strange in the one.
Probably, literally.
Yeah, he's blue actually. He's my one blue model. Someone came. I was painting another librarian, not a Terminator one, like a regular one with the jump pack. Because people
Aye.
are saying a regular one with the jump pack's better for
I
Blood
keep on
Angels.
telling you, I've got an Ultramarines one sitting up on the shelf. You can just use them.
Well, sure, but I was
Jump pack.
painting my own one, right? And I was painting it in blue, and it was April the 1st. Someone came on the stream and was like, "What the hell are you painting a blue model for? Is this an April Fool?" And I was like, "No, it's a librarian."
Blue's the best, man. I'm telling you, you wouldn't even notice his Ultramarines. Does he even have a U on him?
He's gonna go.
And I
Right.
think he's got red on him too. Hold on, let's have a look.
Has he got a jump pack though?
Yeah, he's got,
Oh, he's got a
yeah, he's
jump pack.
blue,
Oh,
got a
right.
jump back, he's even got a red skirt on. He'd be alright.
Okay. Sorry, and we did say we were deploying our scramblers, so
Yeah.
we're done with that.
Oh dear, Andrew. The Blood Angels are surging into the lead here.
Shooting phase then.
Mhm.
Captain's going to shoot his infernal pistol at this.
Okay.
Hits. Wounds.
5 up.
Ooh.
D6. 5 damage.
Yep. Down to 1.
This is looking.
That's fine. I think the captain will probably be able to finish him then.
Finish him. Mortal Kombat's out soon. Finish him. It's gonna be great.
I'm going to CP that, Andrew.
Is it?
Ah, it's a bloodbath. People's heads getting ripped off and everything.
What's that?
I'm going to CP the damage roll.
Alright.
He's dead.
Yeah. Death throws. Those death throws.
You get to attack me first, so I don't really want to take that. I think it was worth it. Frees up my captain
Oh
for
yeah,
charge
is that
as well.
3 victory points for him.
2, because they nerf bring it down. So it has to be over 20 wounds now to get
Oh,
get
right.
3. I think it should almost be like 18 or something. I think 20s. Because
Yeah.
there's not that many over 20, is there? It's like Titans and stuff, and then aren't you going for Titan Hunter anyway?
Yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, what else can we shoot? This is a character, but he's over so many wounds, so I'll just flame him with the Centurions.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's terrible. An awful roll.
Toughness, is it
7.
8? No, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, please. No EP.
3 ups.
Hey,
Take
he's
it
too
double,
too good. He's a crispy critter.
Okay, this Dreadnought
Uh-huh.
is going to go high power against this, and he's going to shoot all his other guns at it as well.
Okay.
So D6 shots. 3. Hitting on 3s. No. will take a mortal wound, but wounding on 3s as well. So 3 at -4,
I can't save.
9 damage.
So 5 up till the pain.
Jesus. It's
So he takes 7 damage.
Okay.
it's getting serious now.
So then 5.
Heavy onslaught cannon, 2, 4, 6, 8. Hitting on 3s. Oh, yeah, hitting on 3s. He is going to be profiled for his next attack that we just went over. Wounding on 5s.
No, it's
It's after the
shoot
it's after
everything.
the-
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. Next turn is profile.
yeah.
Alright, take one more save.
5. Oh, was it minus?
One, isn't it?
-1, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then Stormbolters, and it's just going to be 4 because it's long range. 1 hit.
6s.
Doesn't mind.
It's nasty,
What's his
but-
normal save? 3+.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
nasty. Does he get bracketed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but then it's the Kronos wound thing, yeah.
No, that's just reroll ones.
I thought that they had a thing about if they...
No, that's for the combat ones.
Oh.
Okay. I guess. It's a stupid idea to kill the front one. You got the CP in front, right? No, not doing that. Okay. These guys are going to shoot the rippers back here.
Okay.
So just 5 bolters.
Yeah.
Rapid
Hitting
fire.
on 3. They moved, so I can't rapid fire.
Oh, damn.
And 6 is on the
6 is
infiltrators.
auto wound.
Auto wounds. So 2 wounds,
Yep.
3 wounds.
Minus
No EP.
No APM.
6 up save. 1 base dice.
Okay.
Random thing, by the way.
Yes.
Those Ripper Swarms are out of synapse.
Just means it's -2 charge.
But instinctive behaviour. Do they not move
No.
towards?
No.
Changed it all.
Yeah, it's just
It's
-2.
-1 to shoot if you're not shooting a close target, and -2 charge if you're not charging a close target. And it's 24-inch synapse now as well, so it used to be terrible.
Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Sanguinary Guard out in the open with Redemptor within 2 inches of 2 models? Yes.
Oh my god, not again.
I've done it. Look, there's 2 models. 2 inches. Happy?
I didn't say anything.
It is, Mark.
Thanks, Mark. To
Mark,
see whose
he's-
team you're on.
He's a blooming menace, mate.
He's trolling me now. These
Paranoid about your-
guys. Oh, one of them is in range. Let's shoot one more bolt pistol at them.
Okay.
Hits. Is that a wound?
What is it? Yeah.
Yeah, so -1 to save. I think you're just going to take the wound, right?
Yeah. Just take 2.
Do they have to take morale, those things?
I wouldn't have thought so. Well, not if they only lost 1 base as well, surely. We'll check that.
Yeah, leaves at 4, so.
Oh, so you would have to take a morale test now. Alright, and we're going to suppress this guy again.
Okay.
2d6 shots. We just suppress him every turn, basically. And we don't actually do any damage to him, but I think it's important to keep him suppressed. So 11. 4, 6, 8, 11. And wounding on 5s. 4 more saves, no AP.
Yeah, squirrel win, Tony.
3. 1.
Yay, took a wound, finally. Took 3 turns of shooting.
Catalyst.
No, sorry, it was this.
Oh. So take 1 wound, yeah.
Yeah, took 1 wound.
Alright, sorry, he's on 5 then. Alright, okay. So it's 18.
Okay, end of the shooting phase, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe one Sanguinary Guard could see these guys as well. You happy with that?
Can you see through the whirlwind?
Good point.
Yeah, I mean we can't. Oh, it's 50-50. We'll say no.
I think he did bring back a Centurion, mate.
Yeah, we healed a Centurion. Could you have brought back a third Centurion this turn? No, you can bring back one model and you can heal 2 models, but you can't use your revival more than once. I'm sure you can't use your revival
No,
more than
because
once.
you're using the stratagem for 0 CP.
Yeah, you're using the stratagem for 0 CP. Yeah, that's the advantage of him, the 0 CP. But it is still using the stratagem, so you can't do it more than once. Alright, charges. Here we go. Centurions are going to charge these guys right in front here.
Yep.
We're literally going to need a 3.
Nice one,
Okay.
Mark.
5. So Centurions are just going to pile in here. I'm going to move everything again apparently, sorry. And I guess he's going to go there.
Okay.
This guy's good in combat or not good in combat?
He's just a floating sack. What the fuck's he gonna do in combat? Look at it.
Alright, we're going to charge both.
Just dribble
Okay.
on you.
We probably need a 5.
That's
We're
not
going to
right.
re-roll it with our last CP.
We're gonna get it.
Yeah, where's the CP spend? And our captain is going to charge as well.
Oh, good. This is not looking promising, Andrew.
It's not great, is it?
Blood
Let's
Angel seemed to.
Say he'd need a 9.
Who was it that didn't put money on this now?
Me? Your list is the gatekeeper list. Andrew hasn't played this list much.
Keymaster.
This is first. I've never played these.
Oh, it's a 9. Captain gets in as well. Didn't think he'd make
Jesus.
it.
Yeah, that's really quite unfortunate.
You got to make vroom sounds when you move the bike, John.
Alright.
Some moped.
And you've got no CP for interrupting, correct? Yes. Alright, cool.
Mark, I'm totally fine if you troll John.
Yeah,
Zero problem with that.
We like it a lot. he's too cocky after his victories.
Like, you go from like super salty to super cocky. What do you think? So?
Exactly, we need him super salty for the stream, like.
Alright.
It's just like brightens up and like,
It's like that meme where he says,
I just play very cagey in the first few turns. And I always play cagey, but
it's like that meme where it's like, it's not that I don't like winning, but when I lose I get furious.
they said I make it very entertaining, or they make it very. Okay, Centurions against the High Guard, yes?
Mhm.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh my god.
That's alright.
No, that is good.
Wounding on 2s.
I was thinking that's a horrendous situation. Oh dear, dropped a wee bit.
So 5 saves at -5. 3 damage each.
You can't say.
If they don't have an
How many health have we got?
Oh, that's 3
3
each.
each.
So
5
5 are
dead.
dead.
1,
Jesus,
2,
just deleted.
3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Where'd
you
the high guard go?
suck.
Yep, I do suck.
Ah, well, I mean, I'm going to activate and I'm going to push them all into the objective towards the closest model, right?
Yep.
Happy? This guy against your Psyker.
Mm-hmm.
Librarian and Terminator armor, here we go.
In combat.
Oh yeah.
Librarian and Terminator armor, 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, 3 hits, strength will be 5, toughness.
Probably 5 or 6. 4.
Alright, 2s to wound. I've got no CPs. Take 2 saves at -4.
3 up buns.
Okay. 1 fails. With 3 damage.
Yep.
3.
2 is left.
Oh my god.
I didn't realise he had a 3 up infant mark.
Yeah.
Ah, he's pathetically weak.
Okay.
I mean, what's he gonna do?
He's going to fall back, I guess. That's it. That's no more combat.
Okay. Do you go with the librarian and the?
Can't get the captain in range.
Yeah, you
'Cause you
killed
killed
too
one
many
of
of
them.
your hive guard.
Ah, okay.
So,
Alright.
Alright, end of the turn. 4 for Relentless Assault, because I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 models in your. Well,
I only see
in your-
3.
The guy behind the thing?
No.
The Vanguard.
Yeah, the Vanguard.
No.
He's hanging
No.
there.
Don't let me make me get the salt out, Andrew.
4.
I don't get salt.
Um,
I just know I'm better inherently, so it's fine.
bring it down. Am I right? Yeah. 8 points to forest members, 10 points. Alright, start
Hold
your turn.
morale for those.
Is he within synapse? Does he not?
Yeah, I was thinking that. You all pass in synapse.
I
Or is
imagine
that
you would,
not a
but I
thing?
don't know. Maybe it would have
It'd
changed.
be good if I knew some of the rules of this army.
You just didn't expect to be taking morale tests.
Synapse. Automatically pass morale.
Okay. And at the start of your turn, how many do you control?
2, I guess.
You might want to like make sure of that. Don't guess.
Well, have to. Alright, John, that was a bit mean. Not really liking that.
Andrew, where'd your army go?
Shut up. Okay. So, how many did you kill there, John? No.
The big guy.
1.
That
Yeah.
was it, yeah. 1.
1. Okay, so we'll kill 2 things to get the points for that.
Mhm.
And kill that character, the Swarm Lord.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
What the hell's he doing there?
He he flew forward to raise the Centurion.
Ah,
I mean,
well,
technically
well.
I could have probably then advanced him away, but I needed to be within 3 inches of the Centurion. And there was the big thing here, so there wasn't much. There was nowhere he could really go. I think it's worth it. Centurions are like 55 points a model.
But he fights last, you said, yeah.
Yeah, he will fight last. It's a good stratagem.
Mm.
I mean, I've just literally made that guy fight last for the entire game, and we're in turn 4, and he's still considering if he should charge me.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, right? You both have been playing a very odd game here. Andrew took all of his big, scary units and stuck them at the back of the board, and then they just died. And you left your entire bike squad stuck at the back of the board. It just died. I mean, there's caution, guys, but not. It's in abundance.
Well, you see, you get a preview of how I'm playing, so I guess you can.
Badly? I'm like joking, man.
I think I'm gonna.
God, I could actually go to sleep right now. Any pillows here? Just lie on the floor. Still doing the rounds.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So, Hive Tyrant.
Swarm Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this list is close to, I think, an optimal Blood Angels list, but it is not set up to fight your -1 to all damage thing at all, because I only have like.
Well, you see, I've put a lot of thought into this Death Guard list, and I'm pretty sure it's very, very optimal.
That's nice. Yeah, so that'll be cool. It will be the Gatekeeper list.
It just depends on how I play in the day, because sometimes I'm just shit.
Yeah, I mean the Sanguinary Guard have not had a serious impact, but I guess what they have done is I've used them for board control, Tony.
Well, yeah, it's made that big Tyranid thing hide at the back of the board all game.
Yeah, I mean this is his most damaging unit in terms of close combat, and we're in turn 4 and he still hasn't charged it.
It's just sitting there going, grrr.
And if he does charge it, it either has to take the Redemptor to the face or it has to take the Sanguinary Guard to the face.
Yeah. It's almost
So
like,
you have to just pick what's going to do the less damage. It's probably 50-50 because Redemptor's clause D3 plus 3.
it's almost like the infantry screens are a good thing.
Yeah. You've got no choice because you can't use him to kill a priest. The priest's literally like 100 points. And it gets,
But it's-
I mean, it
That's,
gets-
that's what I'm debating, actually.
He's worth 3 points.
Yeah. The thing I'm trying to consider, though, is if I want to actually come off that objective.
Oh yeah, you're going to get hurt because of lack of
Although-
models.
No, it's fine. Just remembered something.
Climb over the building, yeah.
But I went second.
Yeah, so you scored at the end of turn 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
That makes a big difference.
Okay.
Centurions aren't in combat, right?
No.
Got another CP, don't I?
Yeah.
And you can't cast Psychic Power, so you fall back.
Nope. So you literally just have to smite my librarian, I guess.
That's okay. Rippers are quite happy there. Feel good. Shooting phase. Psychic phase.
Second base.
Psychic phase. He is gonna cast Catalyst on the big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Goes off.
Okay. Meaning it's got 5+ feel no pain?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna cast Onslaught on himself.
Which is...
Advance and charge.
And did you already advance?
No.
So it just means you're going to be able to move more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can make himself move.
Yes, what? So this guy can move again? Is that what you're saying?
Essentially, yeah. I can choose.
Sure, but I mean you're like a 5-inch charge away, so there's, you just
Well,
do need to be a bit
hold
more
on.
reliable. Explain to me why you're doing it. I don't understand. What's the benefit?
I can tell you what the power does. I can't explain why I'm doing it.
Okay, so the power lets you do what? Sorry.
Power lets me advance and charge.
So you basically roll a d6, then you get to use charge. Is that all it lets you do?
He's got power that can nominate either himself or another model to move and advance in the shooting phase. This is psychic phase. So in the shooting phase, I can nominate him or him to move and advance.
If this goes off.
No, just I can do that anyway.
Sure,
I
but
can't
at the moment-
advance and charge, but I can with that power.
So he's going to be
Okay.
running
All right.
across the
Sure.
board, basically.
Let's try it. I don't go for it. I'm going to deny your next power. You can cast
Okay,
that one. I'm
it's
not.
gone.
Explain it to me because I still don't really get it. Sorry.
Well, it means I can move him and advance him, then still charge. That's all.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. All right.
He's going to do Symbiostorm. On the Hive card.
Okay. It gives you the bursting 6s. Yes.
Yep, goes off.
Uh huh.
And then he's going to smite your librarian.
Yeah, I'm going to deny that.
So that was off on a 7. Wait, gonna
Add it.
CP that.
What?
Can.
Gonna CP that one, John.
An 8.
So it goes off on a 9.
So do I need to deny? 9.
10.
10.
So 9 plus my 1 from the psychic hood. Failed. Okay.
3. 3.
Ooh!
Yeah, I'll just take 3.
Is he not dead?
He's a librarian Terminator armor. He's got more than 3 wounds.
Oh, I thought you pedalled earlier on.
Yeah, but I killed him with the priest. That's the strength of that priest, man.
Power of the priest.
Okay, so you're CP.
I heard that your priest was hanged around all the neophytes.
I mean, you're right. The Sangry Guard have done nothing, but I mean,
So it's one big guy.
if his big 250-point model is going to kill all the Sangry priests in the whole game, like I would have taken that before the game. Do you know what I mean?
So all the shots from him into the Centurions.
Okay, sure. Who's he hitting on with his profile?
Hold on, let me think. Yeah. Be 4s. Yeah.
4s? Yeah. So is he still re-rolling 1s?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is it 12 shots?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll do 6 first, then I'll decide.
Okay.
Actually. I'm going to do the Hive Guard first into this. No. Big guy.
Okay.
I'll just do all the shots. It's fine.
Okay.
So hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Reroll 1s. Gonna need it. So 7, so 3s. That is 3 saves at -2.
And how much damage each? Alright, so I'll take them on the Centurion cover.
Okay.
So 3 plus. Loses 2 wounds, next one. Fine, next one. Alright, so the guy in cover's dead. I'm going to take him out of there for me. Right.
The Hive Guard is going to shoot the other one.
Okay.
3 hits.
Okay.
Symbiostorm.
Mm-hmm.
3 to wound. 3 saves -2.
Alright, 4s. 1 goes through.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Okay, I'm gonna advance the Swarm Lord.
3 for 3, Mark.
So he moves 6 and 6 is 12. So that's 8.
Okay.
You're captain in combat? No.
Remember, you took the 5, so I couldn't get into combat.
Correct.
Those things were actually nasty in high guard, just sitting behind that building.
Yeah, just flat 2 damage is horrendous.
Yeah,
They're like way better than their direct fire from the whirlwind or whatever.
Yeah.
Point 1 is the most. Okay.
Charges, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So Swarm Lord's gonna. Swarm Lord's gonna charge Centurion and the Librarian.
Okay. You think you'll be able to get base of both within?
Well, it's got within 1 inch, so
Okay. All right. You sure?
it's easy.
Cool. Yeah. Happy.
He's gonna charge him.
Yeah. Oh, he failed. You got no CB.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Suppression fire. You don't need a whirlwind. You just make him roll double 1 on his charge.
Oh well, that was effective. How many points are these things again?
About 250.
Jesus, it's like a quarter of your army basically done now.
That was absolutely awful. Alright, whatever.
Close combat.
That is brutal. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
What's the most satisfying double 1 I've seen today?
Oh no, that was horrendous.
Right, Swarm Lord, let's see what he does.
You're not heroically intervening.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, sorry. Oh, fuck.
You can't. Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll leave it. It should
Because
be
you aren't going to.
Yeah, you missed it. Sorry. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm like helping John. It's not allowed. You dumbass. Yeah, totally killed the Swarm Lord.
Okay. So,
It wasn't what I was focused on. So
6 attacks. How many wounds the Librarian got left?
2.
2 wounds, and his attacks do flat 3. The Librarian got an invuln? No.
Yeah, 5+. He's determinate armor.
Okay, 3 on each. And the tail on the Centurion just really can't have him coming back.
The camera on the review board looks a bit off.
Weird, this one.
Oh, I did knock it. Yeah, maybe it's. Is that better? Okay. Oh well, I haven't made that many mistakes. That's probably the first big mistake I've made today. So it's getting better from 5 mistakes every battle.
It's hard to remember everything.
Yeah.
I was in a tournament once and a guy forgot he had the Elder. Is it Enclave or something? It's like 6 guys with bikes, the crazy psychic powers, so it's like tons of psychic powers go off. The guy completely forgot to do the psychic phase and started shooting a load of stuff because the guy was distracting him.
Yeah.
So it's like.
It just happens.
He's got 1. God, pathetic. Alright, so 3 on the Centurion.
Yep, go for it.
So he's hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll hit. Wounding on
6 does a mortal wound.
Okay.
Oh no, that's on the wounds roll, sorry.
Okay.
Strength is 8.
3s. Yeah, minus
Minus 3.
5s.
Flat 3.
He's dead.
Okay, good. So the tail's wasted. Then 3 on the Librarian.
Well, that's better.
Can you roll 1s? Probably can. Wound toughness.
4.
What is that?
Oh, right. Terminator armor. Come on, don't let me down. Crux Terminalis. Passes. Oh, that's important. Okay.
Yep.
My turn to attack.
Mhm.
I'm going to put all my attacks into your little guy.
Okay.
3. And 2s. Because he's toughness 4, right?
Mhm.
3 saves at -3.
Damage.
1 goes. 1.
The camera on the.
I think I knocked that camera. I think it's okay now. 1. Oh, if I'd had a CP, I guess if you'd had a CP for the charge.
Yeah.
End of turn?
Yeah.
What do you score? Engage on front 2.
Yeah.
Assassinate, no.
No.
Grind.
You killed one, didn't you? I killed one, did I?
You killed the Centurions. I killed the big thing.
Yes,
Is that right?
I think so. Yeah, cricket down, got points.
Yeah, because I
for the
shot it with my Infernal Pistol.
turn. You could tell by looking over at
Yeah.
your points for the turn.
Alright, next turn. Final turn.
Yeah.
I control 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And this one is contested. Oh,
I control it.
but I control more because you're not on
Your
this
guy's
one
not
right now.
elite. 5 guard.
Yeah, but I've got 3 models.
Yeah. But I still got my full 15.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Here we go, satellite radio.
Oh, he's looking smug.
I know.
Oh, fuck, John, I'm going to beat you so bad.
Okay. Oh, my priest's alive. No shit.
Oh, brutal.
Oh, my priest's going to advance. 16.
16?
Well, 12 plus 3 plus 1, yeah.
Oh, so you
16.
got wings, does he?
Yeah.
Flap, 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 flap. You gotta make the flapping noise, you know.
Flap, 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 flap.
That's better.
Sangregard! Here we go. We are leaving cover.
No danger. They're finally going in the kill.
I still rate the Nids.
Yeah, no, I think it's a cool list.
I'm not playing it very well.
I'm not convinced it's a very good list.
I need
I
maybe
think
more
if
troops.
somebody understands what the units can do, they can just block you off like John did with the Sanguinary Guard and just completely hobble you. You'd need to really tie up the Sanguinary Guard or something.
Yeah, let's do that. This Dreadnought will move. Actually, no, let's do that. That's what I was thinking. He's profiled, so it'll be 6. Could I do it? Yes.
Are you playing me
I
next?
think so. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah, please, because I've set up a stream for me and you at 7:30 tonight.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, we'll get loads of viewers as well because it's like I'm just about to get to 5,000.
Oh,
Everyone
you
wants-
Blood Angels Commander.
Yeah, everyone wants to see Death Guard actually, and everyone actually wants to see you because they've been asking like, is Colin playing? You know.
It's because I'm just a sexy beast.
So 6 on the 6 on the advanced roll plus 1.
Sure, that's. What?
A calendar, the men of Blood Angels Commander.
6 on the advanced roll for these guys. Plus 1, 7.
Well
plus
done.
their move, 13, right?
Well done.
You with me?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to move the first guy here.
You can't hold 2 objectives, 1 unit, if that's what you're trying to do.
Did we decide that that was correct?
Yes.
It is written.
Because last time it felt like even Gav wasn't sure in the
Hold
chat.
on.
What was the question?
Can a 1 unit control 2 objectives? If it's
Oh.
stayed between the crossing.
Can't remember.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Chat.
Someone needs to check if that's valid, and then what I'm going to do is...
Oh, no, yeah, I think you can. I think it's 1 model can't control 2 objectives.
Yes, yeah, that's right. 1 model
that
can't
right?
control 2, but I think a squad can, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean-
I can't like stick an exocrine across 2 objectives, or
Yeah.
pretty sure you're good.
So I'm going to spend 1 CP
Yeah.
to put the infiltrators into strategic reserve.
Can you do that this turn?
Yeah, because it's like a special rule, I think, where you can just take them off and put them back on, right?
Okay.
It's called Guerrilla Tactics.
Oh, do they come off now and go back on now?
I can put them, they're just into strategic reserve and I can just bring them in.
Yeah.
Guerrilla tactics. Guerrilla tactics. I've only used it once before and it was useful. Fuck's sake. Use the stratagem in your movement phase when a phobos unit from your army is more than 6 inches from enemy models is selected to move. If the mission you're playing is using strategic reserve rule, place them into strategic reserve.
Okay. But the students should not come on by the end of turn 3 or they're dead.
See, usually, but
Yeah, say so. Strategic reserve rules says turn 3.
Yeah.
so you think that that's not valid?
I think you could have done it in turn 1 or turn 2.
We just
Yeah.
double check that.
Well, you just have to look up strategic reserves.
It's
I
yeah,
just
but
thought it
it's the tournament. It's the grand tournament rules. So it's a bit.
Oh, they're
Right.
different from regular strategic reserve. Alright, sorry.
I'll look it up later.
Well,
If it's valid, I'll let you go back and do it.
That's what I want to do. If I can't do it,
No, go.
Yeah, sorry, John. Tell your guys dead. It's a bit of a
Just
shame.
take them off the board.
And they're out of coherency as well. Just a bit.
fucking funny.
Someone tell me if you can guerrilla tactics in turn 5. Because my plan was to put them in strategic reserve and bring them straight
Where's
back
the
on.
strap?
Here.
How can there be so much questions every time we play? Like we've played this game for like years and it's still. Like,
Yeah, I would say they can't, because if it goes into strategic reserves, and it just basically refer to that rule.
Mark said if they get put into strategic reserve during the game, that turn 3 rule does not apply.
Really? Oh, I suppose would it not be the same as aircraft kind of thing?
Yeah, because aircraft can come off and then come back on, right?
Mark's
So,
probably right.
Mark, where are you looking at? Where are you reading that in the
It's
rulebook?
probably in rare rules or something. We have chat consensus. We will acquiesce to the chat.
Okay.
You think it's valid?
Yeah, I guess if there's on that. It's just never come up before. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, just do it if it's. If the thing comes up.
Okay.
That you've spent that CP already, yeah?
Yeah,
That was for this, yeah.
that's for this, yeah.
Okay, I guess the only thing is that they're not on the end of the battlefield by the end of the game.
Yeah, at the end of the game they would be destroyed. Yeah, I'm fine with that. They're coming straight back on.
Yeah.
There was some black tape lying around there. Oh,
Black
here it is.
tape?
Yeah, my measuring tape is splitting, so I just need to buy the measuring tape. So yeah, I'm going to bring them in 9 inches.
So you get extra inches, it like bends a little bit out just so you can kind of get your charges.
Hmm?
His measuring tape's broken. Is it He's like separated with a bit of tape so you get like a 7-inch charge.
Exactly, got an extra.
No, I was actually going to tape it before it got, before it got
I
red.
can't remember where I saw it, but I thought it was something like some sort of like Chinese measuring tape or something.
Hmm.
And then like they had it out against like normal measuring tape, and the inches were slightly bigger. So,
Okay, that's actually a great idea.
you just got like measuring tape, and it's like 6 inches. It's like you're moving 8. It complement my weighted dice quite well.
Oh.
Okay, so 9 inches from these guys
Oh, you.
here.
Yeah, it's getting
I'll be getting food after this game anyway. So.
Are you?
I'm starving. I'm lunch or breakfast.
You never breakfast?
I don't eat breakfast. That's why
Okay.
I stay so thin.
We're all going to get
I
some
love it.
push in here.
Well, I understand.
Those guys are fine. Over here at the end of the movement phase, we will revive a Vanguard veteran. He's been pulling him around dead since turn 1. Hey, I'm back, boys. We'll heal this Vanguard veteran. We'll heal our library.
Sorry, you had to heal your guys before you could bring them back, John, so that's invalid again.
You have to heal your guys before you bring them back. What are you talking about? It all
Doesn't
happens
mean-
at the end of the movement
Doesn't
phase. You're just
mean-
trolling me there. Okay. Right, you better watch out because I'm going to table you here. Then we'll see who's laughing.
Yeah, that's a good point. How are they coming back if they've just been removed? Is it the next turn they come back up?
No, this guerrilla tactics puts them into strategic reserve at the beginning of your turn, and then you can bring them in back in the reinforcement phase at the end of the turn. It's upon Wings of Fire, which is the Blood Angel specific one. We have to wait another turn. But that's
How
all.
did they manage to move from one side of the battlefield to the other?
Because they're infiltrators. They've been infiltrating all the way.
I'm sure they have. Very good job.
Right, shooting phase. We'll start with these infiltrators. They're going to rapid fire this thing.
I have to redeem myself against Colin. Probably gonna lose again.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
Oh no, not shooting phase. Sorry, psychic phase.
No, you cleared the shooting phase there. No.
We'll cast null zone.
Okay.
We will fail null zone. We'll cast smite on your guy.
Was it
with-
7?
Yes, with the 1 wound left.
Failed.
-1, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's failed as well. Yes. Okay, shooting phase. These guys are going to rapid fire this thing. Not very effectively, but we do get 1 auto wound.
Why did you take away the 3?
Was there a 3 there?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh!
Toughness is 8, is it?
Yes.
So 3 saves, no 80.
3 ups. 1 wound.
Okay.
Doesn't have catalyst now.
She's down to 4. Our Redemptor is going to shoot it with everything that he has there. Let's wait actually. Yeah, okay, Sanguinary Guard are going to shoot this thing. Everything that they've got.
Yeah.
So bolt pistols.
Seems
4,
legit,
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and then where's the guy with the Infernal Pistol? Unfortunate, he's at the front. Perfect. Alright, so 3's to hit. Toughness of that thing?
7.
Alright, so the bolters will hit all the wound on 5s, and the Infernal Pistol will wound on a 3. So 4 bolter saves, sorry, -1, and then the Infernal Pistol at -4.
So 4s. So 1 goes through.
Yeah.
5 up, feel no pain. No.
Yep.
Takes 1 wound. And then, what was it, the Inferno?
Yeah.
5 up, info? 5.
Fail, pass this stuff. Alright, yeah, I've got no CP. We're gonna fire everything at this. High power plasma. 3, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. 2 at -4, 6 damage. Doesn't explode. 2 more for
They're actually dusty, it's been that long since I used them.
Spiders on them.
A cobweb hanging out its arse.
Oh, nice. Poor Tyranids.
Okay. Infernal Pistol at that thing.
Thanks, Mark.
Your big thing?
I think they found it already, Mark. I think Andrew was reading it off camera.
From the librarian.
You know from him.
He's not in combat with the guy. You can only fire if you're in combat.
Correct.
Oh, he's still in combat with him. Oh
Yeah,
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 sorry,
yeah.
I forgot
Yeah.
that. Alright, well you shoot it at this one.
Sure.
I thought just because you're not right
Yeah.
next to him. Misses reroll. Hits. Fails to wound reroll. Ah, 3 ones in a row. Get away. And then they're in combat. So then the only other shooting we've got is the Whirlwind.
Robin's been your MVP, isn't he?
Yeah, do you know what? The Whirlwind's going to shoot this guy.
Colin's not impressed.
Whirlwind, you know.
6. Hitting on 3s. Toughness of the little hive guard. 5, is it? I imagine it would be 5.
I think it's 5. Wait. Hit for a high guard.
Yep.
Like Sesame
Today-
Street, eh?
Today's letter is 5.
Okay, 4 saves at no AP.
4.
Yeah.
I don't even know what its save is.
Hold on, I'm guessing.
Oh, it's going
As
to
you
be annoying
took
if it
high
leaves it
card
on
break in a
1
save.
wound again.
4 up.
Told you.
So it's got 1 wound left?
1 left, yep.
God, I'm good. So what have the blade card been doing this game?
Holding objectives.
Ah.
We're basically protecting that side of the board, and I mean, you know, it's turn 5 before this thing's going to get into fight, so I'm kind of okay with it. Does a librarian in a Terminator armor have a bolt pistol? I feel like he probably does.
No,
I'm
he's got
grasping at straws.
Oh, yeah, probably.
No.
No.
Okay. And Actually, can he shoot through close combat?
Mhm.
So you can shoot this guy?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll shoot with a pistol as well. Hits. Wounds, take another save minus nothing.
Fine.
Ugh. Gonna survive on one wound, isn't he? I think I'm gonna just have to deal with that. So, these guys aren't in range. These guys are gonna charge that. He's shot, they've shot. Vanguard veterans don't have weapons. Okay, so charges then. My commander will charge both targets. Happy with that?
Mhm.
My Vanguard veterans will charge this guy right here.
Okay.
What am I needing?
You need. You normally do 6, so I guess a 5.
Oh! Brilliant. And my priest will charge this guy only. Sanguine Guard will charge your big thing.
Are you about to get tabled?
No.
6, 7, yeah, they're in.
Sure.
You're my personal space.
Oh, sorry. This is looking a bit table-y.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Actually, that one right there. And then Dreadnought will charge him as well.
Oh, good.
Like an 8.
No.
Okay, so one field charge, that's okay. And you've got nothing on interrupting. So I guess we'll start with the Vanguard veterans, we'll just push them in. So we get 3 attacks on the sergeant, 4 for charging, 5 for Savage Echoes, 6 for having the lightning claw. So 11 attacks between the two. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. They're within 6 of the chapter masters. So we roll ones. There's no ones. Oh, there's one. Okay, and then toughness is 5, so it's forced to wound, re-rolling everything because it's lightning claws. Oh, doesn't matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at minus 3.
-3 for lightning claws.
Plus 1 for assault doctrine. It's normally minus 2. My priest will attack your one thing on its own. So hitting on 2s. I'll hit. Strength of a sanguine priest. Whoa. That's close. Strength of a sanguine priest I think is just 4, but I want to check because I don't use them in combat very often.
Yeah, they are, Mark.
Yeah, so you get 6 attacks. So they have to?
They were
just
checking
checking your sanguinary guard adherency. Because they've been having trouble with that.
One can have a.
They're all
Sorry,
within
you
2.
just keep going, I'm
very
just gonna
fine,
double
very
check all
fine.
the,
They're all fine there. Alright, 6 attacks.
Don, you got one behind the ruin there.
You're
Taking that.
Shut up. Alright,
One on the floor. One on the.
hitting on 2s, 5 hits. Toughness of that character that's on his own. The little 4. So 3's to wound. Let me roll that. 1 save. AP.
3 out. Fine.
Yeah, okay. Alright, and then my captain is going to hit your
Swarm Lord.
Swarm Lord.
Okay.
No, didn't the priest use wings of sanguinius or some janky stuff?
He did last turn. Do you know what I forgot? No, I did smite it. I just didn't hit. Alright, so
but
3
did he
hits.
advance and charge? You're being asked.
He didn't advance. He moved, he flew, he charged. That's valid. The fly from the psychic power doesn't count as an advance.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so wounding on 2s, I imagine. What are you tough? Unless you're toughness 8 on that guy, are
No,
you?
7.
Alright, so wounding on 2s. 3 go through. 3 at minus 3.
Tony says priest advanced. Quartermaster, he did. Yeah, everyone says that you advanced the priest.
I didn't advance the priest, I flew. I moved 5 and I flew 100%. I did not advance him.
5 and flew what?
I moved 5.
Wings to Singonia's psychic
Right.
power, isn't it?
Yeah, look, he was here.
I don't know,
100%.
it's cool.
He was like, remember he was behind that building, yes? Because remember he shot your guy there.
You don't have to justify yourself.
Yeah, right? But just look at me, right? So he moved 5 to about here, and then he flew 12. He was about there. Because you just had like a little 4-inch
I
charge.
don't have a question.
Oh, to the Quartermaster say definitely advanced. Your followers have turned against you.
I used Wings of Sanguinius Krychek, which is, it says, if manifest, the Psyker can make a normal move or a
Can't be having
fallback.
cheats on this channel, Colin.
In addition to the end of the phase, the Psyker has a move characteristic of 12 and has a fly cooldown.
Coherency. Advancing and charging.
There
Oh,
was no advance in charge, trust me.
Right. Can I do my saves there?
so he
Priest, not the librarian. Oh, the priest!
said, yeah.
He advanced. Yeah, sure. Fortunately, missed it.
Oh wow!
Sorry, you should have noticed that.
I'm not. I'm just trying to.
Oh, well, we can.
Thank you,
kill
chat,
anything,
to stop
so.
Bloody Just Commander cheating as usual.
So I've made 2 mistakes.
So what did he? Did he? Oh, he flew from there to there.
And then yeah. So
Right.
if he'd done any damage, you could have rolled it back.
Okay.
Thank
So 3 saves in Swarm Lord, 3 up in one.
No,
One
you've been
goes-
busted, guys.
so-
Congratulations.
I 3 up on your big guy, yeah.
In combat gets a +1 inbound.
Okay, so he just takes 3 damage then.
Okay. 10, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7.
Okay, and then Sanguinary Guard against your guy in the middle.
Mhm.
I guess we'll pile in and make sure that we're.
This is amazing. I get to cheat 10 times before John can take the moral high ground.
Alright,
Don't get with this.
5. Red dice will be swords. Blue dice will be axes.
Bloody just here. That's it. That's what we tried to say, Tony.
5.
You got to do this for ages now.
You guys weren't trolling me the whole damn game.
Oh, there's turns
Just
on you.
trying to unsettle you.
Okay, so
Oh, that's so funny.
we'll do this. Sanguinary Guard, hitting
Okay.
on 3s.
We're here to please, Mark. We're here to please.
Toughness of that thing is 7, is it?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Of that thing?
Yeah.
Why the hell is that thing toughness 7? And this little pudgy thing's toughness 8.
Because it's got like Chiplin armor, the same as that thing.
That's like chicken armor.
Okay,
This thing's belly's exposed, so it just.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
With its tentacles.
force
Yeah.
to wound. And what's your save on this thing? It's like a 3+5+, is it?
On the big thing.
Yeah.
5 up. Yeah. 3, 5.
Alright, so it's all these saves are going to need to be on your invulnerable save, and it's force to wound.
Okay. Damage on them.
2.
It's a lot of 2s, though.
It's got Catalyst as well.
It's not the
2,
best.
4,
is it?
6, 8, 10, 13.
I'll just roll.
Guess you could just roll down.
So they're all flat 2 damage. Yeah.
Yes.
5 ups. That's not good.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 18 damage.
Well,
So you need to do
I'll roll
18.
this twice.
Yeah.
that's all.
What's your feel no pain? 5 up?
5 ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
17, 16,
One.
15.
2, 3. Yeah.
15.
Yeah, 15, and then roll it again. It's going to be on 1 wound at the moment.
14, 13, 12 wounds remaining.
No.
Well, 12 damage, yeah.
Yeah, it's got
Is he
4
dead? 4 alive, Jesus.
Alright, so we didn't get bring it down on that, which was probably a mistake.
He gets to hit you back.
Yeah, you all get to hit me
Oh,
back,
yeah.
but yeah, we didn't get it down there.
It's pretty badly hurt, though, isn't it? You know, every time I say that, I think that's seen in Austin.
Your
Powers.
librarian's on 1 wound, isn't he? Or is it 2?
I healed them to full.
Excellent.
I'm very badly hurt. How is he a very badly hurt?
And remember, after you fight once, I get to go with my librarian.
I've got Beamer librarian, yeah.
Well, because he's in charge. So you kind of have to try and kill him with your Hive Tyrant, or I'll kill your little swarmy thing.
What's your captain doing?
I kind of want
He's
to.
engaged with both of them.
Is he attacked?
Yeah, you did 3 damage to the Hive Tyrant. You say
Yeah, I'll just kill the librarian.
That's pathetic.
Well, it does have a 3+ invulnerable save in close combat.
Actually, no, I'll split my attacks because that always works out really well. Alright, so Swarm Lord's going to do 3 attacks on your captain, and 3 on your librarian, and also the tail.
Okay.
So the 3 in librarian.
Yep.
Can we call his tail Whippy?
Did he get? Was he? He was charged, wasn't he, by your?
Yeah, he was charged by
Yeah,
my
so
captain.
doesn't have any difference. Actually. 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
This is your captain.
1 wound.
1 wound, yeah. -3.
4 plus save. Saved.
Okay, and then librarian. 2s. 2 hits. 1 wound.
Minus
3.
5 plus. Failed.
It's flat 3. The tail. Hits.
Fails.
Doesn't.
So it's strength 8.
Strength 8, yeah.
Wounds.
Oh, it
No,
does.
no AP.
2 plus save. Saved.
Okay.
Right, librarian takes 3. Librarian will hit back on this little guy. And there was no charge for him, so it's just 3 attacks. 3 hits. 2 wounds.
Storm.
2.
Who's got the 3 up in Von?
Both of them.
Oh, both of them.
Fine.
The little floating.
The
bag of
Hive
gas
Tyrant
just
and the
gets one.
symbiosis thing.
The Swarmlord's got a 3++ in melee, because he gets +1 to his unbun, and the Neurothroat's got a 3 up in bun. Neurothroat, fight back.
Yeah.
That's your librarian.
Oh, hold on, the librarian's within range of my sight. I can feel no pain, those maybe. Yeah, feel no pain wand.
How many wounds does the Swarm Lord got?
12.
Oh, sexy.
He can be targeted, that's the kind of downside
I
to it.
kind of love that. Because you've only got 2 synapse, don't you?
But it doesn't make so much
You've only got
difference
2
to the
synapse
used to.
features, yes?
Yeah, the thing doesn't really bother me that much though. Because there's no penalty if you charge closest target, or shooting close target.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold on. So he gets 1 attack. Misses.
Nice. You're welcome.
He gets
We'll be on a profile, surely.
a double it though.
Oh, this is going to be about 4 wounds. No, you'll be on medium profile, I would have thought.
How many wounds he got? 4, it's 8.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a medium profile. So his weapon skill's 4 up.
Okay.
So do the tail after. So this is the normal attack. He was charged, so
You roll one.
hit on 2s.
What do you normally hit on 4-ups?
3 normal hit on. Yeah.
Hold on, what are you, because Sanguine Guard are -1 to hit.
So my ballistic skill's 4.
So you're 5 to hit.
Yeah, so I'm forced to hit. Could I get +1
You get +1 from what?
from trade?
From your
trade
trade.
charge.
Okay, okay. So 3 hits. 4 hits.
4 hits, yeah. Strength is
Oh, should be a lot.
8, so 2s.
3.
Oh wait, hold on. How many did I fail there?
Fail 2.
Failed 2. Yeah, so I get reroll them.
You already rolled.
Did I reroll them? Oh, okay. So that's 3 then.
I think you only rerolled 1 because I think you thought you hit on 3s. Reroll another one. Hits, roll for the wound.
3 doesn't hit.
Oh, 3 doesn't hit, no it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 at -3.
Alright, 5s. 1 goes through the damage.
D3 plus 3. The
One's
tail
dead.
hits on 4. Doesn't wound. So roll on your strength.
6.
So D6 mortal wounds.
Oh, that's sexy.
Harsh.
That is just nice.
And now it's got a 5 up feeling of pain inherently as well.
He's very cross.
That's his good bit.
Yeah.
That's why suppression fired him the whole game.
I mean, if I just had 2 of them and I've used them in combat rather than holding objectives.
We can't be set up to take super chats on this channel until we get to 1,000 subscribers.
I was getting ready to cover the bet John should have made.
I know.
Have to pay out Mark, John.
That's it, aye. Mark, here's your tenner.
Okay, end of the turn, is it?
Yeah.
There's no morale. Oh, Sanguine Guard morale, I guess. 1, that's fine.
I really wanted this.
It's sacred.
And I get 4 more for Relentless Assault again.
Yep.
Because I got loads of units in your deployment zone.
Yeah, so you can make Grim Andrew.
I think I spent my CP, did I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Okay. Final turn.
I got a lot of work to do, John.
Yeah, 31 points to win the
What have
game.
you got? 3 models left.
What do you control?
Well, it's at the end, remember.
You control nothing.
A bit's at the end.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Dear.
How many things did you kill there?
The high
Just this
guard?
thing. Just 2.
2. I think that's my movement done.
Are you sure? You got no strat where you can fall back and or
No.
anything like that? Because I'll get to attack you first in a couple of situations.
I've got psychic.
Okay, do your psychic.
Yeah, no, it's kind of. I think it's a lost cause there. I mean, I could move him to there, but I mean, I could control that. There's no advantage to him actually just staying there, and I'd get all fronts as well.
Would you?
Yeah. So I've got the Rippers.
Oh, yeah.
So you get 2 for
Yeah.
that. But you would have to kill. What do you have to kill over here? You need to kill
Just to kill
2 units.
2 units, yeah.
Yeah.
But with psychic and I mean, they both got smite.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
So
that's-
you both smite the librarian, maybe.
Yeah, I think
just target
I'm
them.
gonna do that, and he can just walk through everything. So
Yeah.
he's just gonna go over here.
So actually, the scariest thing in the game that he had fought once and then ran away.
The hive mind. 31 to tie.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah. That's it. Keep them on our
Does
one.
it show I haven't played them all?
I expected great things from this Tyranid list.
No.
They're Tyranids, yeah?
Yeah.
Not Tyranids.
I think either
Like
is valid.
tyrants.
I call them Tyranids.
Yeah, because it's a tyrant. Tyranid.
I never
People
pronounced
call them
anything right.
Tyranids.
Yeah.
Like you. I don't know. Just doesn't sound right.
Okay. Psychic.
Yes.
He is gonna. High Tyrant's gonna smite your librarian.
Alright, I'm going to deny it.
Good
Just wait till he rolls first. Holy shit.
Deny that.
Yeah,
bitch.
try that.
Alright, I'll wait to deny
Oh,
it for the next
you
one.
do.
Roll your damage.
Well, he takes D3 more wounds.
3.
Nice.
Oh.
So he's down to 4.
Please roll 1 for this. That'd be fucking epic. Oh!
CP.
Oh, it's 2.
Oh,
Okay,
sad,
hold on.
3 damage.
Why 3? Because you got 2.
Super smite.
Oh, it's a super smite, yeah.
That's why I rolled it.
Alright, 6s.
No. He
Librarian's dead.
has
Toast.
died.
Toasty.
That was
Okay.
Tyranids.
Tyranids. Tyranids. Aye, but think about it, right? A tyrant. It's not a.
Tyranids.
How would you say that?
I say Tyrant.
Tyrant. Tyrant.
Okay.
Tyrant?
What's next?
High Tyrant is going to put Catalyst on himself.
Okay.
Nope.
He's going to
Right,
take Peril
also-
of the Warp again.
He's killed himself.
Put himself on
Oh, he's one wound
wound.
left.
The Neurothroat's going to smite
Oh, fuck,
Captain.
Yeah, another
one
Perils. Come
Perils.
on.
Yeah.
Another
So
Perils.
he gets
3 in a row.
+1 to the roll.
So
Oh, that
now-
passes.
Yeah.
Damage.
3.
3. 5 plus feel no pain.
One
Takes a
wound.
wound.
Well, that was an eventful psychic phase, chaps. Oh, dear.
Symbiosis doesn't really do much for me.
Sure.
Okay, combat.
Wait. Gonna heroically intervene now.
Sure.
And I get to go
Did
first.
you not charge, John? Advance.
No, I didn't.
This is a different turn.
I know.
I'm going to say.
I get to go first still.
Yes.
So I'm gonna put everything. Oh well.
Just fucking kill
Yeah, I'm gonna
Swarm
put
Lord.
everything into your main guy
From who?
from my captain.
Okay.
Well, he's the only one in combat with him. So, Thunder Hammers.
That is pathetic.
We will reroll 1.
4 ones. And a 2.
2
Nice.
hits. 2 wounds.
3 up and back.
What an upset! What an upset! I can't believe he's still alive. It's, after you did, was it 6 mortal wounds for yourself?
Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah, it was a bit sad. Although, you know.
I'm going to activate the Neurothroat next
Mm-hmm.
and base this guy so he can't move. And he gets 1 attack.
X-Arch. Oh, is it X-Arch?
Alright, I'll attack you with my.
Yeah.
5 hits.
To be
Your
fair, it's like,
toughness is 4, right?
Mark, it's 40,000 years of language drift, isn't it?
5 saves. One more. Ah, he's dead.
I don't see Peter.
No,
So, who's dead?
Does he?
I don't think he would explode.
Well,
You killed one of them.
You sure the Neurothorpe doesn't explode?
I don't think it matters.
Not really. It might kill a Swarm Lord, that'd be fun.
5 Tyrant on
Yeah.
check guy.
I'm gonna check.
So he needs to kill him, or you get nothing.
Okay, hitting on.
2s? We on 1s? Oh, he's profiled, surely. At one wound, he's got profile.
Yeah, it's probably slightly profiled.
Yeah, slightly profiled at 1 wound.
Oh, I forgot. You should actually heal the wound at the start of the.
Oh, well, heal him. Put him on 2. I still think he's going to be profiled.
So that's him at 4.
Oh, well, maybe, yeah, middle profile. Middle profile.
That's the stuff you forget unless you're playing the list all the time.
Yeah.
Just a question: was your Swarm Lord in Rain? Is he the same Hive Fleet as your Neurothorpe?
No.
Well, then luck to you.
Why?
Because you can reroll psychic rolls of 1 for psychic tests if they're from the same Hive Fleet.
Alright, no, he's not.
Okay, so what's this?
I forgot about that as well, actually. I was actually reading it last night to try to remember all the stuff.
Yeah.
So he'd be hitting on. He wasn't charged, was he? So he'd be hitting on 3s then.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a good roll.
And then.
How come every single game, the last roll of the dice is you trying to kill my captain?
Hitting 3s. Strength is 8. No, strength is down. Strength is 7.
So 3s.
3s.
Okay,
Nice.
I'll go through.
So that's 2 mortal wounds and then 6 saves.
Right, 2 mortal wounds, 5 pluses. 1 goes through, so he's taking 2. And then what is the AP on the
Minus
attack?
3.
And what's the damage?
Flat 3.
Oh, nice.
Alright, 4 pluses.
3,
3 goes
6,
through.
9.
Wait.
I've got a tail attack to go as well.
I'm going to reroll
Yeah.
1 save for free because his warlord
Okay.
trait.
Fail.
Alright, so 9 go through.
So that's 10 total.
No, 9. 5, 10.
The mortal wound.
I already took the mortal wound.
Oh, sorry.
Right, so 9, so 5 pluses. We need 5.
Oh dear. He's dead.
He's dead.
That's an assassinate, I believe, Andrew.
Yeah.
Can you activate after you heroically intervened? Can you consolidate after heroic intervention?
You already attacked though.
Yeah, so can I pile in because I killed your guy?
You could have done.
Yeah. I'll let you off, it's fine.
But it doesn't make any difference anyway because.
If I piled in, then I would have been able to contest that though, right?
You already contested though. Because I've only got 1 guy in it now. Because you killed the Eurothrope.
Oh, sure, I suppose, but if I...
Yeah, I wasn't going to say, but if I had the other guy there, you should have.
Yeah, I should have pushed him in. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you get 3 for assassinate,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
2 for engaging all fronts.
and you control...
And grind
two.
them down.
Is that
You
right?
killed 3 for grind them down, please.
Hold on. Why, what did you kill?
Oh,
you killed
no.
You killed 2. My captain and my psyker, and I killed that thing and this thing over here. Correct? And I killed
That
this thing
wasn't
here.
in Battle Round 5, was it?
Yeah, because these guys came in and out round
You've
5.
got to bring it down. The Neurothrope doesn't count as a bring it down, does it?
No.
So John has killed something. And the Neurothrope, yes. Because he's got the points for bring it down. You can tell. Just look at his points for the secondary. You know if you killed
So you're
something.
almighty.
Yeah.
I'm not cheeky calling. John calls me out. Honest call.
Honest Call. Okay,
Honest
that's
Call.
your new name on the channel. Honest Call. I like
Put back
that.
some steak
Okay,
on our boys.
alright, I'm done.
You're done?
In more ways than one. I have been trounced.
Well, that's a bit sad, isn't
It
it?
is, isn't it?
So leave us a comment down below on anything that you liked or disliked. And yeah, unfortunately this army list doesn't quite work in the current chapter approved, but I will link to the army list in the video description as well. It got increased by 61 points because the attack bikes and the priest are a staple, and I guess both those things go up. But you could run something very similar. I think if I had to run something again like this, I think the first thing that I would probably consider dropping is maybe the Centurions. They are very slow and they are very lumbering, but I mean they worked well in this list obviously because it won 11 games in a row. Right, thanks for watching to the end if you're still here, I've got a few more videos coming out this week, so hopefully we'll catch you in some of them. We aren't going to be live on Saturday night either, though, because I am out of town. So I will see you when I'm back. By the blood, are we made strong, brothers? Peace.